A service of KIBMradio.com, the Internet's home for an all-old-time radio.
Kellogg's Pep, the build-up wheat cereal, invites you to rocket into the future with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet.
Stand by to raise ship. Blast off -5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
As roaring rockets blast off to distant planets and far-flung stars, we take you to the age of the conquest of space with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. As a warm spring sun beats down on the campus of Space Academy, the cadets of the Polaris unit, Tom Corbett, Roger Manning, and Astro, lug their heavy space gear across the grassy quadrangle and step on the broad slidewalk, heading for the Academy spaceport. As they ride, Tom reminds his unit mates of a previous mission with the same commanding officer, Major Blastoff Connell.
Look, fellas, after the hard time Major Connell gave us on the last mission out to Pluto, let's see if we can't really be on the ball for this one.
Okay by me, Tom.
It won't do any good.
You won't know till you try, Roger. What's the matter? Afraid of a little work?
Listen, you Venusian clunk, I'll work circles around you any day in a week, and that includes...
Okay, save that energy for the Polaris, Roger.
Yeah, use some of that hot air to shine brass.
Well, there's the ship. Let's get aboard and have everything shipshape for Major Connell. This is one mission when the Polaris crew is coming back with a clean record. Polaris unit reporting, sir.
Well, back to your old tricks again, I see.
Tricks, sir?
I thought after our last flight the Polaris unit had pulled itself together. But I see it's the same erratic, undependable...
Well, is there something wrong, sir?
No, nothing serious, Corbett. Just a minor detail. About what I'd expect from the Polaris unit. Who has the orders for this mission?
Well, I have a copy of them, sir.
Will you read the orders aloud, Manning, just for the record?
Yes, sir. 6 May 2352. Order 35876. Polaris unit will report to Academy Spaceport at 1400 hours with full space gear and place themselves under command of Major Connell. Mission, space test of new long-range transmission beam. Destination, Terra, planet and system of Alpha Centauri. Spaceship to be used, the Annie Jones.
Oh, murder.
Does this ship look like the Annie Jones? Well, does it?
No, sir.
Just a minor detail you overlooked, no doubt, and a detail that will cost you each 20 demerits. Now haul your gear out of here and see if you can find the Annie Jones. That is, if you can tell the difference between a cruiser and a space freighter. Unit dismissed.
I don't get it. Why do we always wind up with Connell when we've got a long flight ahead of us? First it was Pluto and now Terra. 25 billion miles out into deep space, and he has to be the boss.
Well, cheer up, Roger. There'll be 2 other spacemen on the crew. Connell will have to share his bad temper with them.
Well, if they're smart, those guys will be dead. Who are they, anyhow?
Oh, I don't know their names. A couple of men who were on the first exploratory expedition to Terra.
You know, whether we like the company or not, this is going to be an important flight. If we can get this long-range transmission beam to work, it'll be the first big step to establishing a colony out there.
Fine, and all I hope is they make Connell a CO.
Well, here's the Annie Jones. Come on, let's climb aboard.
You sure this is the Annie Jones now?
Of course. Climb into the airlock. Come on, Astro. Hey, Astro.
Oh, sorry, Tom.
What's the matter? What are you looking at?
Oh, I thought I saw somebody hanging around that port stabilizer fin.
Don't see anyone.
I guess I was wrong. Well, let's go. And heaven help us stay on the right side of Major Connell from now on.
You can say that again, Astro.
space-happy jerk. Did you have to show yourself like that? You almost quit the whole deal.
I'm sorry, Thurston. I thought those were the guys we're waiting for.
No, those were the cadets. We want the 2 enlisted spacemen.
Yeah, I know, but listen. Are you sure this thing is going to work?
We're going to make it work. I'm not letting a hunk of copper like that slip out of my fingers.
But are you sure the satellite is really copper?
For the last time, Louis, I had that sample tested. The satellite around Terra is almost 3/4 solid copper. And right now, with no deposit on Earth, Mars, or Venus big enough to wire a magnoscope, it's worth more than plutonium. We'll be rich enough to retire, and the dough we'll get from the first load.
I still think we ought to charter a ship and get it legitimate.
To charter a ship costs money, and we ain't got a single credit between us. Besides, this guy Connell and his space cadets might find the copper moon and claim it for the Solar Alliance, and then where'd we be?
Oh, I don't know.
We found that moon when we were out there with the expedition, and we're keeping it.
Okay.
Hey, here come those 2 spacemen. The rest of the crew. You ready?
Yeah, all set.
Quiet now. Get 'em!
Okay, Thurston, they're out cold.
Right. Drag 'em behind that supply truck and grab their space gear. From here in, we're assigned to the crew of the Annie Jones, and when we get to Terra, we'll be richer 1 copper satellite. We'll return to the exciting adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, in just a moment. So stand by.
Here's a special communication from Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Yes, spaceman, here is Tom Corbett to give you an important message about building yourself up to be strong and vigorous. Come in, Tom Corbett.
Corbett here. Now listen, spaceman. In any assignment a space cadet takes on, he's expected to do his very best. That's why space cadets demand the foods that help them the most. Foods that power them up for hard work. Kellogg's Pep is one of those foods. And besides being a builder-upper, Pep is a great tasting cereal, too. You don't have to take my word for it. Make it your space cadet assignment starting tomorrow morning. Eat Pep. Eat Pep every morning. You'll like that flavor. A whole wheat and malt flavor you can really taste. And when you get up from that breakfast table, you'll have a good supply of vitamin D, vitamin B1, and other important food values. The kind of food values you need to get out there and do a job any space cadet would be proud of. Let's make a deal, spaceman. We'll both eat Kellogg's Pep every morning. And we'll both keep ourselves ready for action every minute.
Right, Tom Corbett. And say, spaceman, start your day the spaceman's way with a man-sized bowl full of Kellogg's Pep. P-E-P. Pep.
Blasting through space in the long-range freighter Annie Jones under the command of Major Connell, Tom, Roger, and Astro are bound for the planet Terra in the system of Alpha Centauri to test a new long-range transmission beam. Already off on the wrong foot with the harsh commanding officer, the boys are unaware that they face more trouble from the 2 enlisted spacemen in the crew.
Thurston, I still think this job is awful risky.
Nobody's asking you to think. We got to get rid of the cadets and Major Connell, and then the copper satellite is all ours.
Yes, and how do we get rid of them? It's 4 against 2. And those kids aren't babes in arms.
You let me worry about that. We're going to start cutting down the odds right now.
Corbett. Cadet Corbett.
Aye, Major Connell.
Corbett. You know the rules governing all entries made in the logbook.
Yes, sir.
It states that under no circumstances are any entries to be erased. But I find 2 lines here in your watch report have been erased.
Erased?
And on top of that, the wrong course rewritten in its place.
But I never...
Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
That'll cost you 10 demerits, Corbett. And for every act of negligence aboard this craft, there'll be 10 more. And 10 more. Clear, Corbett?
Clear, sir.
Thurston. Yes, sir. Check through the log for more erasures, and I hope for your sake, Corbett, there aren't any. Attention, power deck, check in.
Power deck, aye. Cadet Astro here.
Stand by for course change of 4 degrees starboard at my command.
Aye, sir. 4 degrees. degrees starboard. Ready on steering rockets.
Fire.
Major Connell, we're swinging 10, 12, 14 degrees.
Power deck. I said 4 degrees, not 14.
Something went wrong, sir. The energy induction valve was wide open.
Something went wrong, eh? We were in close formation, Cadet Astro. Do you know what would happen?
Yes, sir.
No buts. This is just another example of this unit's cockiness. That little mistake will cost you 20 demerits, Cadet Astro. Keep it up, and by the time we get back to Space Academy, the only power deck you'll handle will be on a kiddie car. And just in case you ever do have a kiddie car, you'll spend 4 extra hours a day off watch making rounds with Lewis. Maybe you can learn something from a real spaceman.
Well, blast my jets. Look who's got all the demerits. And yours truly, Roger Manning, just goes about his work.
Why, you stargazing squirt, I tell you something happened to that valve.
Yeah, and I suppose Tom didn't erase that stuff in the logbook.
No, I didn't, Roger.
Stop beeping. A few demerits and you're crying.
Manning, where are you?
Uh-oh, and transmission, fellas. Right here, Major. What's up?
Suppose you tell me. Check your space position.
Sure thing. Here you are, sir. Chart K, Section 63. We're right here.
Look again, Manning. I think you'll find it Chart M, Section 67.
Chart M, sir?
Chart M, Manning. Check your dead reckoning again.
Well, yes, sir. Hey, wait a minute. You're right, sir. It is Chart M, but how could that be?
It's simple, Manning. You made a mistake.
But I checked these figures 3 times, sir.
You made a mistake, Manning.
Well, yes, sir, I see it's wrong, sir, but I didn't do it,
Cadet
sir.
Manning, you admit there was an error?
Yes, sir, but
and you are the astrogator on this ship, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
I don't mind if a man makes a mistake. A human error can be understood and excused. But I cannot excuse a man who commits an error and then tries to wriggle out of it. It seems all I ever get from the Polaris unit is excuses.
But I
am
you...
relieving you from duty, Manning, as an example of negligence. Return to your quarters. Thurston, check in.
Thurston here, sir.
You're assigned to the radar deck for the remainder of the trip.
Yes, sir.
Now maybe I can relax with this ship in the hands of real spacemen.
There it is, Lewis. Second in command. Recorded in the logbook, all nice and legal as far as the cadets are concerned. My idea worked like a charm.
Yep. Planning all those mistakes on the kids and then denying it. Oh, boy, that was just like pouring oil on a fire. Connell just got hotter and hotter and hotter.
So now if anything happens to Connell, I take over the ship and no questions.
I'd feel a lot safer if we got rid of that space bum right away. Suppose he gets wise. And that Corbett is a smart kid, too.
Yeah, too smart. You're right about Connell. We got to get rid of him fast.
The thing is, how do we do it? The ray guns are all locked up.
Leave it to me. I'm going to make our tough skipper take a swim out in space. And I'll use Corbett as bait.
Now, what's so funny?
I'm just thinking, Lewis. I might get down in history as the first guy in the universe to catch 2 space fish on one hook.
Tom, that error on the radar deck was in simple arithmetic. I couldn't make that mistake if I wanted to because I use a calculator on all problems.
Right. And the first thing I learned was not to erase the logbook. And you, Astro, well, you couldn't turn the wrong valve if you wanted to.
All right, then. What's the answer?
Well, I don't know, but I've got my ideas. Thurston and Lewis.
Come to think of it, they're the ones who profited by all this.
And if Tom's right, it's still going to be tough to prove with Thurston second in command.
You think it would do any good to talk to the Major?
I don't know, Astro, but I can try. All he can do is give me a few demerits, and the way I'm going, what's 10 or 20 more?
All right, Thurston. What is it? I'm going outside to check the radar antenna. I wondered if Corbett here might want to come along.
Come along? Why?
Well, to learn something, of course. But if you'd rather not...
Good idea, Thurston. A little refresher is good now and then.
But I just finished a 6-week refresher course at the Academy, Major.
Of all the lazy, stupid, short-sighted rocket watch. Get into a spacesuit on the double and go with Thurston. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's not so bad, Corbett. I can teach you a lot out there. Be the best lesson you ever had.
There's the antenna up forward, Corbett. You go ahead and I'll follow you.
Okay, Thurston.
Why so slow? I don't want to be out here all day. Why do you keep looking back at me?
Just making sure everything's all right, Thurston.
Oh, yeah, huh? Well, everything will be soon.
Hey, what are you trying to do? Let go of me. My oxygen valve.
Let go. Yeah. Oh. That's it, Corbett. Have a nice long sleep for yourself. Attention! Emergency! Major Connell. Something's happened to Corbett. His oxygen supply is blocked. They need another bottle right away.
Stand by, Thurston. Do what you can. I'll be right out.
Better hurry, sir. There isn't much time.
That's it. Breathe deeply, Corbett. You'll be all right. Last it, why didn't Thurston just turn your valve on when he saw you weren't getting oxygen?
Thurston, he turned the valve off.
What?
Yes, sir. Where is he?
He went back into the ship to get a respirator.
He what?
Corbett, what are you doing? Come back here.
Major, the airlock, I can't open it. Thurston locked it from the inside.
What? Thurston! Thurston! Check in or by the stars, I'll put you in irons.
You're not putting anyone in irons, Connell. You're finished. I'm taking over the ship.
What, you rotten space crawler? I'll tear you apart.
Go on, keep blasting, Connell. That's all you can do now. Don't expect Manning or Astro to help you. They're fast asleep. A little narco sleeping gas in the oxygen circulating system, and they never knew what hit them. When we get to Terra, we wake them up and tell them you and Corbett had an accident.
Now listen, Thurston.
Better save your breath, Connell. You've only got 4 hours of oxygen in your bottles. So you'd better take a good look at the stars. They'll be the last thing you ever see.
We'll return to the exciting adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, in just a moment. So stand by.
Spaceman, Kellogg's Pep, the cereal that brings you these exciting Space Cadet adventures, now gives you a chance to collect detailed picture cutouts of your favorite Space Cadets. Right now at your grocery store, each and every regular-sized package of Kellogg's Pep has a special Space Cadet picture cutout right on the back of the package. All you have to do is cut it out and set it up in your own Space Cadet setting. You can get a picture of Astro, Tom Corbett, or Roger Manning in a spacesuit, Dr. Joan Dale in the official Space Academy dress uniform. You want to get all 4 Space Cadet picture cutouts, and it's easy to do. Nothing to mail, no box tops to send in. Your picture comes right on the back of every regular-sized package of Kellogg's Pep. And that's not all. Right inside that package of Kellogg's Pep, you're going to find the best-tasting wheat cereal you ever poured into your cereal bowl. Just heat those golden flakes up high. Cover them over with milk and sugar. Boy, when you taste a spoonful of that delicious whole wheat and malt flavor, well, you'll call for second helpings right on the spot. So don't forget, ask Mom to get Kellogg's Pep as soon as you can. For a swell build-up cereal with Space Cadet picture cutouts on the back of every package, it's Kellogg's Pep. P-E-P. Pep.
Left to die of suffocation, locked outside the Annie Jones, Tom and Major Connell worked desperately on a plan to save not only their own lives, but the lives of Astro and Roger, who have been drugged with a sleeping gas.
Lucky for us, Thurston left this other oxygen bottle outside, Major.
Yeah. If we can damage the steering vane enough, it'll jam the control to make those rats come out to fix it.
Just a little more, sir, and I think we might have it.
Here, let me try a while, Corbett.
Yes, sir. A little more, sir, and that'll do it.
Hammer out here on the edge.
That's it, sir. The steering vane's jammed.
This will start the ship drifting off course. Thurston and Lewis will be scanning the hull to see what's going on. And we've got to make them think we're either dead or too weak to resist.
But how, sir?
Now, you lie down on the hull. I'm going to shove off into space.
Hey, Major, they're coming out already.
Quick, now, I haven't time to explain. Keep their attention drawn from me. Or we'll wind up drifting with 10 million of the most unfriendly stars I've ever seen.
Imagine those guys busting that steering vane with that oxygen bottle.
Not a good it did 'em, Thurston. I saw one of them through the airlock viewport, drifting away. Almost 4 hours, so I guess the other one is done for now.
Yeah, but I hope that vein ain't busted too bad.
Well, if it is, we get Astro to fix it.
Good idea. Okay, pressure equalized. Now open up the outer hatch and climb out.
Hey, there's one of them down by the stern of the ship. I think it's Corbett.
Yeah, looks like he's passed out. But you better stay here by the airlock just in case.
Okay.
I'll go over and take a look.
Well, hello, Thurston. Come to look over the steering vane?
You're...
Yes, still alive, no thanks to you. They'll get you, Thurston, for mutiny, piracy, and attempted murder. The Solar Guard will
make me laugh. When I get back, I'll have enough credits to buy the Solar Guard. Now, you're going for a long swim in space, and I'll make it easy for you. A blast from this parallel ray. So when the oxygen gives out, you won't feel a thing.
So by trying to keep it a secret, Thurston and Lewis lost everything. Thurston confessed they wanted to keep the discovery of the copper satellite to themselves, and the first step was taking over the ship.
But I still don't understand what happened outside the ship, Major.
Well, Roger, when the Major shoved off into space, I was supposed to act as decoy for the skipper to sneak up behind them.
But how did the skipper get back to the ship?
With the oxygen bottle, Astro. He waited for me to get Thurston and Lewis's attention, and then used the bottle like a jet to push him back. He came up behind Lewis and hit him with a bottle.
I must have cracked his helmet. I couldn't save him.
Well, what were you doing all this time, Tom?
I'll tell you what he was doing. He was protecting me.
Protecting you?
That's right, Manning. To keep Thurston's and Lewis's attention, Tom took a parallel rate charge as calmly as if he were listening to a lecture at the Space Academy.
Well, I'll be a stargazing lunatic.
And speaking of Space Academy, it's going to be a long time before we get back. I've received orders from Commander Arkwright to bring the copper back with us. So you'd better get a lot of sleep. We've got a big job ahead of us.
Sleep? After a round with that narco gas, I want to stay awake for 6 months.
Oh, blast my jets. Now I've heard everything. Manning passing up sack time.
Oh, rack it off, you Venusian hillbilly.
Listen, you skinny space
Hey,
jerk.
fellas, take it easy. The Major.
Never mind, Corbett. Let them blast. It shows everything's back to normal again. Thank the universe.
Don't miss the next action-packed adventure with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, on Thursday, when the crew of the Polaris lands on the copper satellite and begins the overwhelming task of sending it blasting back to Earth in Part 2 of Danger in Deep Space. Tune in, same time, same station on Thursday for the next thrilling interplanetary adventure with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet.
Brought to you by Kellogg's Pep, the build-up wheat cereal.
Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, starring Frankie Thomas, can also be seen on television and appears in the comic sections of many of America's leading newspapers. Look for it daily and in weekend editions. Featured in the cast were Al Markham, Jan Merlin, and Andy Donnelly. Today's program was written by Richard Jessup and directed by Drex Hines. Jackson Beck speaking.
Kellogg's Raisin Bran has a secret. Kellogg's Raisin Bran has a secret.
And what a secret! In Kellogg's Raisin Bran, the tasty raisins are dipped in honeycomb. That means plumper, more tender raisins along with delicious golden crisp bran flakes. Both fruit and cereal, all in one box. And no other raisin bran but Kellogg's gives you the tender goodness of raisins dipped in honeycomb. That's Kellogg's secret. So for your breakfast, make sure you get Kellogg's, because
Kellogg's Raisin Bran has a secret.
This program came to you from New York. America is sold on ABC, the American Broadcasting.
Kellogg's Pep, the build-up wheat cereal, invites you to rocket into the future with
Tom Corbett, Space Cadet.
Stand by to raise ship. Blast off. -5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
As roaring rockets blast off to distant planets and far-flung stars, we take you to the age of the conquest of space with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Blasting into deep space to the planet Terra in the star system of Alpha Centauri, the Space Cadets have made a startling discovery. A satellite of Terra that is composed of 3/4 solid copper. Now, as the converted space freighter Annie Jones rests on the precious moon, Tom, Roger, and Astro wait with rising excitement for their commanding officer, Major Connell, to brief them on the most gigantic project ever attempted by man, transporting an entire satellite from one star system to another.
Major Connell's been in contact with Space Academy for the past 4 days, Tom. Talking with every big-shot astrophysicist they have.
Yeah, I know, Roger. Finding this copper satellite is one of the big discoveries of space.
Hey, I wonder what a thing like this is worth, Tom.
Well, I don't know, Astro, but it was enough to make Thurston and Lewis almost commit murder to keep the discovery to themselves.
They should have known Major Connell wouldn't let man nor beast take over his ship.
You're blasted right, Manning, and I won't allow a space-brained cadet to neglect a prisoner in my custody. Who's on prisoner to tail this watch?
Well, I am, sir.
I might have known. Cadet Manning. One of the first things an officer of the Solar Guard learns is to take care of the needs of his men and his prisoners before himself. Did you know that?
Yes, sir. I was just going to...
Then get below and see that Thurston has his rations. And to make sure that you remember the future, give him yours.
Give him mine?
Yes, Manning, yours. Maybe you'll think better on an empty stomach.
Yes, sir.
And all of you report to me on the control deck in 10 minutes for briefing. That's all.
Blast that character anyhow. Doesn't he ever give a guy a break?
You're lucky he didn't give you 10 demerits, Roger.
But now I have to go without a meal.
Oh, that's all right, Roger, old boy. You can live off the fat of your head.
Now pay attention, boys, because I'm only going to say this once. As you know, the Solar Alliance copper supplies are so low that the discovery of this satellite is of utmost importance. Our job is getting it back to Earth.
Back to Earth?
Well, how can we get a satellite 10 miles in diameter through 25 billion miles of open space?
If you'd give the Major a chance, you Venusian clunk, he'll tell you.
Clunk, listen, you skinny radar.
Off that space gas.
Yes, sir.
Aye, sir.
Now, to answer your question, Astro, getting it back is the trickiest part of the job.
Why not just dig out the copper and haul it back in spaceships, sir?
Too long and too costly, Corbett. We've got to take the whole thing, and we've got to do it fast. Now listen closely. This satellite, which I've named Terra Junior, is a captive of Terra, just as our moon is a captive of Earth. And Terra revolves around its sun, Alpha Centauri. Our problem will be to use Terra's orbital speed and Junior's orbital speed in combination. Time them so we can use them to spring Junior loose.
Well, how do we get the orbital speeds to help us, Major?
Remember when you were kids and you tied a rock on the end of a rope and swung it around your head?
Well, sure, sort of like a slingshot.
That's right, Corbett. Now, if you released the rope, the rock would fly in the direction it was headed when you let go.
I get it. Then the gravity of Terra is the rope holding the satellite, making it swing around.
And a reactant power unit could be the trigger to make it let go.
It's as simple as that, boys.
Well, how do we stop it after we get it rolling?
The chances of Junior hitting anything on the way home are so small it doesn't present a problem. So we just aim Junior for our solar system. Arrangements will then be made to steer it into the orbit around the sun.
Hey, that sounds pretty neat.
It is, but we only have 4 days, 5 hours, and 17 minutes to pull Junior out of Terra's grip and later the grip of Alpha Centauri. You boys will have to work like you've never worked before. You'll do things you never dreamed you could do. You'll work until your brains ache and your bodies scream. But when you've finished, you will have accomplished one of man's greatest challenges. You're going to do this because I know you can, and because I'm going to see that you do. Is that clear?
Right, Captain. Well done.
Now, between the 4 of us, we've got to send a hunk of copper 10 miles in diameter, hurtling through 25 billion miles of space. So let's get that ball rolling. Right now.
We'll return to the exciting adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, in just a moment. So stand by.
Tom Corbett says, eat Kellogg's Pep. Roger Manning says, eat Kellogg's Pep. Astro says, eat Kellogg's Pep. Yes, all the Space Cadets are passing the good word along to you. Eat Pep and taste that swell whole wheat and malt flavor. Eat Pep and get those essential vitamins B1 and D. Eat the cereal that gives you build-up food values for strong bones and tough muscles. here's Astro to tell you in a special interview just why Kellogg's Pep is so important to the Space Cadets.
Spaceman, when Reveille sounds at Space Academy, things start happening mighty fast. The cadets are on the go every minute right up till taps. Plenty of Kellogg's Pep first thing in the morning helps give us the food power we need to travel at full space speed. Now, those vitamins are important, too. But most of all, that swell flavor is so downright good, it's just a plain pleasure to eat every bowlful of Kellogg's Pep.
Right, Astro. And every smart spaceman will take your tip about tomorrow morning. We'll all start our day the spaceman's way with a man-sized bowlful of Kellogg's Pep. P-E-P. Pep.
$25 billion miles from Earth in the star system of Alpha Centauri, 3 space cadets and their commanding officer prepare for an almost impossible task, transporting a satellite through space toward Earth. Now, as Major Blastoff Connell roars, cajoles, and pleads with his young spacemen, they assemble the massive information necessary for the big push through space.
I tried building that lead baffle for the uranium 5 times already, sir. I'm having trouble getting the amount of reactant power we need in a unit that small.
Maybe you're trying to make it too small, Astro. Remember, this unit has but one job, to start the reaction. When the U-235 gets hot enough, it'll start a reaction of the copper on Terra Junior and sustain itself. Try a smaller amount of reactant. But whatever you do, keep working. Only a day and a half left.
Aye, aye, sir, but I won't guarantee it.
I don't want your guarantee. I want that unit. Now build it.
There you are, Skipper. All set. An electronic fuse that'll set off the reactant mass for initial escape velocity. And it's delivered a day ahead of time.
Good work, Manning. Excellent.
It's nothing, Skipper.
Now I want to see how smart you really are.
Huh?
I want a communications unit we can plant on Terra Junior that'll send out a constant signal as long as it's in transit back to Earth.
In one day? Impossible, Skipper.
Cadet Manning, I didn't ask for your opinion. I asked for a signal unit.
But one day, sir, I can't. I know I can't.
Roger. Now, look, did I ever tell you that I think you have one of the finest brains for electronics I've ever known?
Thank you, sir. And come to think of it, I might be able to duplicate that new transmitter and then use some of that stuff Astro's got for power.
That's more like it. Get to it. Well, it looks like we're all set. Now, you all know your assignments. We'll take jet boats and go out in pairs, Corbett and myself, Manning and Astro. We'll set up the reaction explosives on Terra Junior at the points marked on your maps. When you've finished, set the fuses and return to the ship. But watch your timing. If we fail, it'll be more than a year before Junior will be in the same position again. How much time do we have left, Corbett?
6 hours and 17 minutes.
Not much, but enough. It shouldn't take more than 5 hours to set up the reaction units and get back to the ship to blast off. All clear?
Right,
Yes, sir.
All right, put your spacesuits and helmets on and move out. We're going to pitch the biggest ball in history, and it had better be a strike.
Give me the fuses, Roger. The reactor's all set.
Here, Astro. Don't forget to set it for maximum time. 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Hey, you're wrong, Roger. It's 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Listen, you ape, I built the thing. I'm telling you, it's 2 hours and 15 minutes.
But, Roger,
2 hours.
Okay, you ought to know. You made the fuses, but I still think you're wrong.
What's the time, Corbett?
Terra Junior gets a big jolt in exactly 1 hour and 40 seconds from now, sir.
Fine. That gives me just enough time to notify Space Academy to get set to start receiving Terra Junior's radio signal. You know what to do?
I don't have to do anything, sir. Roger spliced in all the fuse circuits to this clock. In 1 hour and 10 seconds, she goes off automatically.
Good, good. Anything done with electronics and timed properly is better than manual operation. Less chance of human error. By the craters of Luna, what's that?
The explosion, sir. They went off ahead of time.
But you said we had plenty of time.
Oh, we did, sir, unless...
Manning and Astro made a mistake.
We got it on the button, Astro, right on time. This baby's a perfect strike all the way home.
Manning, what time did you set the fuses for?
Why, 16 hours and 53 minutes, sir. Is there something wrong?
Yes, Manning, everything's wrong. You set the fuses an hour too soon. It should have been 17 hours, 53 minutes.
But
That's all right, Roger. We've all been working hard, and one little mistake is bound to show up in an operation like this. It's all my fault. I should have checked those fuses myself.
Well, does an hour too soon make much difference?
A lot of difference, Astro.
But how, sir?
It's like this, Corbett. I thought we had the explosions timed, so at the proper moment we'd pull Junior out of his orbit and send him into space. But by being an hour too soon, we send it into the sun instead.
But there must be something we can do to correct it, sir.
Not a thing, Corbett. Instead of supplying the Solar Alliance with copper, in another week, Tara Jr. will be hardly more than a molten piece of space junk. Stand by to blast off. We're heading home. This mission's a failure.
Honest, Astro, I've never been more miserable in my life.
Don't let it get you down, Roger. The Major said it was a mistake anyone could make, and besides...
But have you seen the way he just talks to us these past 3 days? No yelling or blasting our ears off, no demerits, nothing. He just stays in his quarters.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'd rather have him blowing his jets than the way he is now.
Tom must feel pretty rotten, too. I haven't seen much of him either.
Yeah, he's doing nothing but working. I don't think he's slept since we left.
That's all my fault. I'm nothing but a big mouth with an asteroid for a head.
Hey, where are you going?
I almost forgot. I got to give our prisoner a meal. The way I feel now, I'd like to shove it down his throat. All right, Thurston, come and get it.
Well. Where's the big Manning spirit? Kind of got you boys down since that loudmouth Connell failed on your little mission, huh?
Listen, you space crawler, one more word and I'll come in there and pound that head of yours in a space
I
jump.
wish you'd try it, you little squirt. I'd break you in two.
Okay, pal, I'm going to give you that chance.
Yeah, when?
Right now. Sorry about that teeth, Thurston. I forgot you had to eat.
It's a beautiful job of calculation, Corbett, but it's too risky.
I've already talked to Roger and Astro, sir, and we'd like to volunteer to try it.
That's right, sir. I'd like another chance at Tara Jr.
Oh, you would, huh, Manning? What happened to you? Was that a black eye you've got?
No, sir. I just bumped my head on the radar scope. Now, about Tara Jr.,
It's worth a try, isn't it, sir? Tom's idea sounds pretty good to me.
It is, but go over it again, Corbett.
Junior is falling into its sun at a speed of 22 miles a second right now. But we could land on it in a jet boat, set up more nuclear explosions to blast her out of the sun's grip and on our way to Earth. We wouldn't get as much speed as before, but we'd still save the copper.
Now, let's see. We could get back to Tara in 3 days and prepare the reactant and fuses on the way. We might be able to do it, Corbett.
Why is the time figured so close, Tom?
It has to be, Astro. We know the pull of the sun is so much, and the power of the jet boat is so much. When the sun's pull becomes greater than the escape speed of the jet boat, well, you just keep going into the sun. It'd take at least 3 men to set up the explosions in the amount of time we have, just 2 hours.
Well, one of us will have to stay behind.
Hey, not me. I'm going.
All right. Now, we'll draw numbers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The man who draws number 4 stays.
Well, fair enough, sir.
Wait, I'll write them on some slips of paper. Okay, you pick, Astro.
Number 2, I go.
Roger.
Number 1, I go.
Tom?
Number 4, I stay.
That leaves me to go with Astro and Roger.
But, sir,
Never mind the buts. Manning, get me a course back to Tara Jr. Astro, stand by the power deck for course change. Tom, stand by the control deck. We're going back and snatch a hot copper filling right out of the Sun Star's teeth.
Attention, space freighter to Major Connell. 36 minutes to blast off. 36 minutes to blast off.
Oh, Corbett.
Thurston!
Take your hand off that wrench or I'll freeze you with this parallel wrench.
How in blazes did you get loose?
Your buddy, Manning, decided he wanted to paste my ears back, so I let him. He was so anxious to make me lose a few teeth, he didn't notice the spoon I kept.
Spoon?
Yeah, spoon for a few teeth, a good trade. I waited for your pals to leave the ship, and then I short-circuited the lock on the cell. Now get over to the controls. We're going back to Tara.
Tara? But Major Connell, Roger, and Astro are on that satellite. If I'm not around to pick them up, they'll fall into the sun.
Well, ain't that too bad? So they're gonna fry. But if you don't start this wagon up, you're going out the airlock and freeze. Now get to work.
We'll return to the exciting adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, in just a moment. So stand by.
Say, Spaceman, how are you coming with your collection of Space Cadet picture cutouts? You know, you can get as many as 4 different Space Academy favorites, full-length pictures of Astro, Roger, Tom Corbett, and Dr. Joan Dale. These picture cutouts are swell for making Space Cadet settings. Now, just imagine one of the exciting adventures that the Space Cadets have been on. You draw a picture of it, you put the cutouts right in the setting. Well, you can even make a stage and have the picture cutouts reenact your favorite Space Cadet adventures. If you haven't got Space Cadet picture cutouts yet, you want to start your collection right away. Ask your mom to get your regular-sized package of Kellogg's Pep. Look on the back of the package, and right there, you'll see your own Space Cadet cutout. It's a full-length picture made from an actual photograph. Each cutout shows you an official Space Academy uniform, too. Cut the picture out of the box, make a little stand for it, and you're all set for a Space Cadet adventure. At the same time, you'll be all set to dish out the best-tasting wheat flakes that ever got covered with milk and sugar. Pep gives you that tasty whole wheat and malt flavor that just tops everything. And remember, there's a Space Cadet picture cutout on the back of every regular-sized package of Pep. So don't delay. Ask for the Build-Up Wheat Cereal, Kellogg's Pep. P-E-P. Pep.
In a desperate attempt to save the copper satellite from falling into the sun, Roger, Astro, and Major Connell race against time to set up additional nuclear explosions to blast the priceless moon out of the deadly grip of Alpha Centauri. But they are unaware that Thurston has escaped from his cell and has forced Tom to fly the space freighter Annie Jones back to Tara.
Keep this space wagon driving, Corbett. Open those rockets wide.
Listen, Thurston, give the fellas a break. If I don't pick them up, they'll be killed.
Oh, ain't that just too bad?
Look, I promise nothing will happen to you. We'll let you go free.
Shut your mouth and concentrate on them controls. You and Major Connell and those other cadets are the only guys who have anything on me. Now, you don't think I'm going to let you stay alive, do you?
Why, you dirty, low-down space
Get
crawler.
back to those controls, Corbett, or I'll blast you with this ray and pitch you out of the airlock, so help me.
Okay, Thurston, you win.
That's better. Hey, what are you doing?
You want more speed, don't you?
Okay, but don't try any funny stuff.
I don't see how I can. You've got me nailed with that parallel ray.
Where are you going?
Just have to adjust the reaction mixture for this speed.
Oh, yeah? Well, I happen to know you do that at the main panel. Get back.
Sure, Thurston, but not before I adjust something else.
Hey, what are you doing? I'm floating.
You're a spaceman. Let's see how you handle free fall.
Why, you little space pup, I'll freeze you stiff.
Try again, Thurston.
Hey, I'm going backward and I can't stop.
Sure, the recoil of your gun. Now I'll take over. This is what they call free fall wrestling, pal.
Let go.
Yeah, sure, after I do a little freezing of my own. Sweet dreams, pal. Now start praying I can pull the fellas off that satellite, because if I can't, you'll wind up frying in the sun with us.
There's only one answer, boys. Thurston's escaped and taken over the ship. I can't think of any other reason Tom would abandon us like this.
Guess you're right, sir.
Boy, it's going to get pretty hot soon.
Annie Jones to Major Connell. Come in, Major. Roger. Astro, can you hear me?
Listen, sir, it's Tom.
Look, there's the Annie Jones. It's headed this way.
By the craters of Luna, he's coming back.
Roger, Astro, someone come in.
Connell to Annie Jones. Corbett, what happened?
I haven't time to explain, sir. Blast off in your jet boat. I'll pick you up.
No use, Tom. We've used all our power.
Then stand by. I'm putting the Annie Jones on automatic and coming in for a landing.
No, Corbett. There's nothing you can do. We're too far gone into the sun's pull. You'll never blast off again.
I don't care if we all wind up cinders. I'm coming in.
Tom, unless Astro can build enough pressure in those cooling pumps to handle the emergency reactant fuel, we're done for. We'll never get off this moon.
Power deck to control deck.
Come in, Astro.
Almost ready, Major. Maximum pressure is 800. We're 778 now, sir.
Very well, Astro. Let it build up to an even 800 and blast at my command. Manning?
Here, sir.
Are we all clear?
All clear, sir.
Stand by the control deck, Tom. And if you've ever twisted those dials, twist them now.
Aye, aye, sir.
Pressure up to 791.
Give us the works, Astro.
796.
Stand by to fire all rockets.
Make it good, you Venusian clock. 799, sir. 800.
Fire all rockets!
Report from power deck, sir. Acceleration normal. We're out of the sun's gravity field.
And out of danger now. Corbett, you did a tremendous job.
You're the one who got us off, sir. I just followed orders.
All right, but the log will tell the whole story. And I might add, wipe out a number of those demerits.
Thank you, sir.
Major Connell, Major.
Yes, Manning?
I just took final observations on the copper satellite. She cleared the sun and is swinging wide around the other side, heading for our own solar system.
Well, looks like that's the icing on the cake, boys. Our mission is a complete success.
But what do I do about that creep Thurston?
Nothing. He's in the brig, isn't he?
Well, not yet. I was too busy to lock him up.
It's a wonder he didn't start acting up again.
Oh, he did. But I quieted him down.
Oh, you did, huh?
Yes, sir. But I think maybe now he'd better be put in the brig. He's running out of teeth.
Don't miss the next action-packed adventure with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, on Tuesday, when the crew of the Polaris returns to deep space to explore a newly discovered planet and finds themselves marooned with death. Tune in, same time, same station on Tuesday for the next thrilling interplanetary adventure with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet.
Brought to you by Kellogg's Pep, the build-up wheat cereal.
Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, starring Frankie Thomas, can also be seen on television and appears in the comic sections of many of America's leading newspapers. Look for it daily and in weekend editions. Featured in the cast are Jan Merlin, Al Markham, and Louis Van Ruten. Today's program was written by Richard Jessup, directed by Drex Hines. Jackson Begg speaking.
Kellogg's Raisin Bran has a secret. Kellogg's Raisin Bran has a secret.
And what a secret! In Kellogg's Raisin Bran, the tasty raisins are dipped in honeycomb. That means plumper, more tender raisins along with delicious golden crisp bran flakes. Both fruit and cereal all in one box. And no other raisin brand but Kellogg's gives you the tender goodness of raisins dipped in honeycomb. That's Kellogg's secret. So for your breakfast, make sure you get Kellogg's because...
Kellogg's Raisin Bran has a secret.
Attention, all spacemen! Attention, all spacemen! Stand by for an important announcement in 5 minutes and 30 seconds. And now, Kellogg's Pep, the build-up wheat cereal, invites you to rocket into the future with
Tom Corbett, Space Cadet.
Stand by to raise shift. Blast off. -5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
As roaring rockets blast off to distant planets and far-flung stars, we take you to the age of the conquest of space with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Far above the surface of Object Del Port, a strange planet outside our solar system, a jet boat from the rocket cruiser Polaris knifes through the thin upper atmosphere. While Space Cadet Astro handles the controls, Tom Corbett studies the instrument panel. And as time passes, his expression shows increasing tension and anxiety.
Picked up any sign of the supply drone yet, Tom?
Not a thing, Astro, and I can't understand it. It was due to pass this point over 10 minutes ago.
That's the trouble with those drones. Robot equipment may be all right, but I like my supply rockets with real live crews aboard.
There's nothing wrong with drones. They're equipped with the most modern instruments in the universe.
Blame it on this weird planet, then. Don't forget, Tom, 4 expeditions were sent to Object Delport before us, and not one of them was ever heard from again.
That'll be our story, too, if we don't contact the supply drone, and soon.
Hey, we really that low on food and water?
Afraid so. I doubt if there's enough at the base to last another day. Hey, take a look at this scanner, Astro.
The drone?
Nope, that star.
Unless it's edible, I'm not... Uh-oh. You mean that big bright fellow over in the second quadrant?
Yes. What does it look like to you?
Unless I'm space happy, it's a nova.
My idea exactly. An exploding star, and by Jupiter, that spells trouble.
Base calling Jet 1. Base calling Jet 1.
There's Captain Strong. Answer him, Tom.
Right. Jet 1 to base. Corbett here.
What's the matter, Corbett? I can't see you on my viewer.
Your image is blurred here, too, sir. There's some kind of interference.
Corbett, have you made contact with the drone yet?
Well, no, sir. I've got the radar set for maximum search radius, but we haven't picked up a thing.
We've missed contact, then.
Missed contact? Well, that's impossible, sir. The instruments on those drones are foolproof.
They're not nova-proof, though.
How do you mean, sir?
Haven't you picked up that nova flare?
Spotted it on my scanner just a minute ago.
Well, that's what's making the mischief. Tell me, Corbett, have you observed any radiation effects in your altitude?
There's an image blur on the receiver. That could be from radiation.
There's no doubt about it. You and Astro had better get back to base immediately.
But, sir, the supply drone.
It's lost. And for good, I'm afraid.
Well, maybe if we search just a little longer.
No use, Corbett. Get that jet back here while you're still in one piece.
Polaris on planet Delport, calling Advanced Base Omega. Come in, please. This is Captain Strong on the Polaris. Emergency. Can you read us, Omega?
That static's getting worse by the minute, Captain Strong.
You're right, Manning. Even if they did answer, we couldn't hear them through that squalling.
Do you want me to give it a try, sir?
No, Corbett, you'd just be wasting your time. The radiation from that nova explosion has built up a static barrier. There's no hope of contacting our advanced base.
How long will that static keep up, sir?
Anywhere from 2 to 5 weeks, Astro.
Great galaxy, Captain. We can't wait that long. Without supplies, we'll starve to death.
Roger's right, sir.
Easy does it, men. I've developed the habit of eating just like the rest of you.
Oh, sorry, Captain.
It's all right, Corbett. Let's check over the facts. First, we won't get another supply drone for a month. Advanced Base Omega has orders to send supplies on a monthly schedule, and they have no way of knowing that last drone didn't reach us.
Well, what happened to it anyway?
I can make a pretty good guess. The nova explosion blasted a lot of radiation energy out into space, enough to alter the drone's guiding instruments by as much as half a degree.
Half a degree? Uh-oh. That means our beefsteaks are flying through space 1,000,000 miles away from here.
At least that.
Just think, the water, the fruit, the chocolate bars.
And the pork chops. Ah, stop it, you guys. I'm hungry enough already.
Well, there's only one thing left to do. We'll have to blast off and try to reach our advanced base.
It'll be suicide to try, Astro. Even if we had enough supplies to see us through that long trip, we probably couldn't rely on our instruments now.
Then we're done for.
You said it, Tom. They can check this expedition off the list just like the other 4.
We'll return to the exciting adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, in just a moment, so stand by.
Attention all spacemen. Take advantage of this special offer. The greatest offer ever made by Kellogg's Pep. It's your opportunity to get official Space Cadet goggles. That's right, official Space Cadet goggles. The same kind of goggles worn by Tom Corbett out in the farthest reaches of space. Listen to the official description of space goggles issued by Space Academy Supply Headquarters. Space goggles are made out of one sweeping curved plastic plate. In shape, they're scientifically streamlined to fit securely over both eyes. Space goggles provide for a full range of vision and may be worn over regular eyeglasses. Space goggles are tinted to reduce glare. Now, spacemen, that's what you get. You want to wear your goggles anytime you're racing into the wind, on skates, on a bike, in a car. You want to wear them in your own Space Cadet adventures, just like Tom Corbett does. Wear them to protect your eyes when you're working with tools. Well, there are dozens of uses for space goggles, so get yours now. Here's how. Send 25 cents, 1 Kellogg's Pep box top, and your name and address. Repeat. Send 25 cents, 1 Kellogg's Pep Box Top, and your name and address to Kellogg's, Box 302, Battle Creek, Michigan. Kellogg's, Box 302, Battle Creek, Michigan. Don't delay. Send for your space goggles today.
While on an exploration trip to Object Delport, a strange planet outside our solar system, the Polaris crew finds itself marooned when a nova explosion prevents their robot supply ship from reaching them. Due to a radiation barrier, they cannot contact their advanced base millions of miles away in space. Without water and lacking supplies, there is no hope of making the return trip. In desperation, they decide to make a closer survey of the planet from the Polaris.
Any luck yet, Corbett?
No, sir. I'm getting a lot of interference on the scanner. Can't we move down into the atmosphere more?
Right. We'll descend to about 15 miles. Control deck to power deck. Check in.
Power deck, aye.
Cut to minimum cruising speed, Astro. We're taking her down into heavy atmosphere.
Aye, sir.
Captain Strong.
What is it, Corbett?
Look here in the scanner. I can't be sure yet, but it looks almost like
Great galaxies! That's a lake, a beautiful
Don't start drooling, Manning. It could be a mirage.
The image is starting to clear now, sir. It is a lake, a big one, too.
More like an inland sea, really.
And look at that region on the far shore. See there, between the lake and that mountain range?
trees. By Jupiter!
Heavy vegetation of some kind, certainly. Manning.
Yes, sir?
Hold a course to set down on that shore. This may be the spot we've been looking for.
Will you look at that? Real trees with fruit on them.
Plenty of water, too. Why, this is paradise.
And feel how warm it is. Almost like the tropics back on Earth.
It makes me real homesick. Reminds me of Venus, without the rain.
By the galaxies, all this place needs is a couple of beautiful girls and grass skirts.
Knock it off, men. Here's the testing rig. Let's see whether this lake water is safe to drink.
I sure hope so. My throat feels like the inside of a rocket tube.
Oh, here, Captain. I'll give you a hand with that rig.
Thanks, Hum. Carry it over to the shoreline.
Right.
Where are you going, Manning?
I've got my own test. It's the gulp and swallow method.
Don't touch that water until I give the word.
I don't care if it's sulfuric acid. I've got
Manning.
it. Yes, sir.
All right, Corbett. Set the equipment down here.
There you are.
Now, I'll pour it in here. Like this.
It smells good, Captain. Nothing breakish about it.
We'll have to make certain there's no arsenic in it, though. Now, watch the chemical reaction.
Nothing's happened yet.
Give it a few more seconds.
This is agony.
What do you think, sir?
Results are still negative. I guess it's all right.
Let me at it.
Hey, take it easy, Roger. Leave some for the rest of us.
Go on, Jethead. There's a whole lake full. So I'll try to leave a couple of drops for you.
I guess I better take them now.
Jupiter, that's good. Now, take it easy now, fellas. Not too much at a time.
Best water I ever tasted.
When I can't drink anymore, I'm going for a swim.
Hey, Roger. Where are you going?
Just to take a closer look at those trees.
Well, don't get out of sight, Manning. I want everybody to stay together until we've had a chance to check our bearings.
Okay, sir. I won't go far.
Well, that's one problem solved, Captain. We won't die of thirst.
And what about food, though? The survival rations won't last much longer. And I'm as hungry as a bear right now.
The fruit on those trees looks mighty tempting.
It could be deadly poison, Corbett. We'll have to test it. And that won't be as easy as checking water.
I wonder if there's any kind of animal life here.
There should be. The conditions seem ideal.
I'm looking at something right now that's walking on four legs.
Where, Astro?
Down the shoreline, there to your left. About half a mile down.
I see it.
Well, it's some kind of animal, all right. It seems to be about the size of a fox or a small dog.
And look, he's drinking from the lake.
I've got him within range of my gun, Captain. Shall I let him have it?
No, not yet.
But, sir, that's meat on the table.
We can't be sure, Astro.
Well, the fruit isn't poison to that animal. Look. He's gone back to the edge of the wood, and he's eating from that vine.
Perhaps we can eat it, too. But before we take a single mouthful, I want to test that fruit thoroughly.
Say, where did Roger go? He's out of sight.
What? And after I specifically told him not to.
I'll call him, sir.
Hey, Roger!
Junior, I'm coming.
There he is, coming out of that grove.
What's he carrying?
Blamed if I know, sir. Where you been?
Sir, he's eating something.
That's right, you Venusianate. Here, have some. This fruit's delicious.
Manning, get that out of your mouth at once.
Well, why, sir? I never tasted anything as good in all my life.
Don't argue. Get it out, I said.
Yes, sir. But I made sure it was
All right, sir.
If you don't mind telling me, how did you do that?
Why, I saw an animal eat some of it back there. You know yourself, an animal won't touch anything poisonous.
Manning, we don't know what kind of chemical makeup that animal has. For all we know, it could take strychnine for dessert.
Well, you don't mean it, Captain.
I certainly do. Won't you ever learn?
Oh.
All right now, Manning, no harm done. I made you get rid of that piece of fruit before you swallowed it.
Yeah. You did. That piece.
What do you mean?
I ate 7 of those things before I came out of the grove.
7?
Yes, sir. I was just working on the 8th when you stopped me.
My gosh, if that stuff is poison.
Come on, get him back to the ship.
But, sir, by the time we get there, it'll be too late for an antidote.
We'll do everything we can for you, Manning.
Well, Captain, how can we give him an antidote when we don't know the nature of the poison?
There's nothing we can do for him, Corbett. Nothing but wait and trust to luck.
How long has it been now, Captain Strong?
3 hours since he ate the fruit, Corbett.
How does he look to you, sir?
Well, his color seems all right, Astro. His pulse is slow, but not dangerously so.
Breathing seems okay. If he'd only come out of that coma.
Huh? What's that?
Roger!
Somebody in a coma?
Wait, Manning, don't try to get up yet.
Why not, sir? I feel like stretching my legs a little.
But you've been in a coma for 3 hours, Roger.
Oh, me? Why, you Venusian worrywart. Can a guy even log a little sack time without getting cried over?
You mean you were sleeping?
Sure. Who wouldn't need a siesta after eating 8 pieces of fruit the size of melons?
Well, then you feel perfectly all right, Manning?
Why, I never felt better in my life, sir. Except for one thing.
What's that, Roger?
Well, I'm a little hungry. I think I'll gather me some more of that fruit.
There, that does it. One more clamp over here on the side, and our space hut's all ready.
Can I put away the tools now, Tom?
Sure. Well, this ought to be very comfortable.
You know, Tom, if we'd known we were going to land in a tropical paradise, we could have brought along some of those old-fashioned shelters made out of canvas.
Things they used to call tents, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Those pegs and ropes must have been a lot of trouble. There's no place like a good, tight, prefab magnesium space hut. How about it, Astro? You ready for a little exploration trip?
You bet. I wonder if this planet has any inhabitants.
Well, I doubt it. We'd have seen some signs of life before now.
Oh, not necessarily if it's a primitive society.
Hiya, space rats.
Where have you been, Roger?
Taking a dip in the lake, and what a swim. This place beats the beach at Venusport any day. Hey, where's the skipper?
Over at the ship, taking some instrument readings.
I see the hut's up. Is this my gear?
That's right. Just sorted out for inspection.
Hey, wait a minute. What's the idea of all this stuff?
You know the regulations, Roger. Exploration parties keep full spacesuits at hand at all times.
But that's silly. In this climate, we need spacesuits like a rocket blast in the head.
Don't you ever stop trying to buck rules, Roger?
Most rules don't make sense. Now, what's the use of cluttering up our camp with junk?
What are you complaining about now, Manning?
Oh, why, nothing, Captain Strong. We were just shooting space gas.
Hey, what's that?
Sounded like an explosion somewhere.
Quiet, boys. Listen.
There it goes again.
That sounds like trouble. Big trouble.
Hey, Captain, take a look at the shoreline.
What a tide this lake must have.
Tide? Great galaxy, that's no tide.
I'll say it isn't. The water's receded 1,000 yards.
Oh, what's going on, Captain?
It's a tidal wave. Listen.
Those rumbles. They must have come from earthquakes under the water.
Captain Strong, look.
It's a huge wall of water. And it's coming this way.
Quick, run for the ship.
It's too late, Manning. We'd never make it.
Well, what can we do, sir? In another minute, that wave will hit us.
It's coming at us like a fleet of rockets.
There's no way out of this. When that wall of water hits us, we're dead.
We'll return to the exciting adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, in just a moment, so stand by.
When Tom Corbett and his crew blast off into space, every man on board makes sure he carries a set of official Space Cadet goggles. Every cadet wears space goggles as protection out in space. Well, now, you can get these very same space goggles. Whether you're working with tools, racing on a bike or skates, or blasting off into outer space, you want to have official space goggles with you every minute. Here's Tom Corbett to tell you more about official Space Cadet goggles.
Spaceman, the most important thing about space goggles is to send for them right away. The sooner you send in, the sooner you'll get them. You know, these aren't ordinary goggles. Space goggles are made of one sweeping curved piece of clear-colored plastic, like a giant bubble that fits right over your eyes. I've been down to Space Academy Supply headquarters, And they've got space goggles all ready to send out as soon as you let them know where to send them. So get going, spaceman. Send for your space goggles today.
And here's what you do. Send 25 cents, 1 Kellogg's Pep box top, and your name and address. Repeat. Send 25 cents, 1 Kellogg's Pep box top, and your name and address to Kellogg's, Box 302, Battle Creek, Michigan. That's Kellogg's, Box 302, Battle Creek, Michigan. You got your instructions, spaceman. Send for your official Space Cadet goggles today.
Marooned on a strange planet in a distant solar system, the crew of the Polaris finds a tropical paradise on the shore of a huge inland sea. But as they set up camp, they are horrified to find themselves in the path of a gigantic tidal wave, whose towering wall of raging water thunders toward them.
We're trapped! That water will cut us to pieces!
Corbett, the spacesuit.
What's that, sir?
All of you, quick! Get into your spacesuit.
You heard the captain, Astro. Get your spacesuit on.
We'll never make it. There isn't time.
Hurry it up. Manning, where's your helmet?
I've got it.
Make sure everything is airtight.
There. My helmet's secure.
Mine, too.
All right, now. Take your auxiliary oxygen supply and release it inside your suits.
We'll blow up like balloons, sir.
Like life rafts, you mean? Hurry, Roger.
Pressure of about 2 atmospheres will be safe. That's it.
The water. It's almost on top of us.
We'll all take a real smash when it hits. Just try to relax, and eventually you'll bob to the surface again.
Here it comes!
Look out! Can anybody hear me? Answer me, somebody!
I'm over here, Tom. Can you see me?
Wait! Yes, I see you, Astro.
I can just make out your helmet bobbing on the surface.
Have any of the others come up yet?
I can't see them if they have.
Hold it. There's someone. Is that you, Roger?
Captain Strong here, Corbett.
I'm over this way, fellas.
Say, that means we've all come through it.
The water's starting to recede, sir.
Now watch out for driftwood. The water is full of it.
You're telling me I just ducked a log as big as the Polaris. Hey, help! Help!
Astro, what's wrong?
My suit, it's sprung a leak. I'm shipping water.
Quick, get out of that suit before you go under.
I can't reach the fasteners. I'm going under.
Astro, hang on. I'm trying to reach you.
Can you make it, Corbett? You're closest to him.
I think so. Yes. I've got a hold of his helmet now. But I can't pull him to the surface.
Undo the helmet. Get him out of his suit.
I'm trying, sir. Wait, I'm getting it now. There, I'm pulling out of it. Go on, Astro. Now don't struggle out. Keep your head above water.
Is he all right, Tom?
I don't know. He's out cold.
Make for shore. The water's backed up. There's a chance we can make it. Keep up the artificial respiration, Corbett. He's beginning to stir.
Hear that, sir? He's coming around all right.
Astro, can you hear me?
He's opening his eyes.
I'm okay, Tom.
Boy, you had us worried.
Are you sure you're all right, Astro?
Yes, sir. Looks like I tried the same thing I accused Roger of doing.
What's that?
Drinking all the water in the lake.
Well, don't worry, Astro. There's plenty of it left.
If you're squared away now, we'd better get back and see what's left of our ship.
The Polaris. I almost forgot about her. I sure hope she's still there.
Things look pretty bad, boys. It's going to take a lot of work to put this ship back in shape.
Well, we better get started on it, sir.
Well, the rocket engines are in fair shape. I just inspected them.
The hull's okay, too. Mostly it's electrical equipment that was damaged.
If only we had a bigger supply of spare parts.
Too bad we never located the wrecks of those 4 other ships that were sent here. If we could find them, I'll bet we could salvage most of the parts we need.
We have no way of knowing if those other ships actually landed on this planet, Manning. The authorities are inclined to believe none of them made it.
Well, I'm not so sure of that, sir.
What do you mean, Corbett?
Just take a look through this forward scanner.
Well, but
Wait, I see it. It's smoke, a spiral of smoke far out.
Probably a volcano. We've had everything else.
That's no volcano.
Hand me that viewscope, Manning.
Here, sir.
Thanks.
What do you make of it, sir?
By the moons of Jupiter.
What is it, Captain?
That smoke is rising from a chimney. The chimney of a crudely built hut.
Wow.
And there's more than one of them. There's a colony out there.
Well, and we found them. We've located one of the earlier expeditions.
That we have.
Hooray!
Well, no matter what happens now, we can call our own expedition a success. A complete success.
Don't miss the next action-packed adventure with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, on Thursday, when the Polaris crew searches for castaways but finds murder lurking in the limestone caves of the planet Del Port, in Part 2 of Marooned with Death. Tune in, same time, same station on Thursday for the next thrilling interplanetary adventure with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet.
Brought to you by Kellogg's Pep, the Build-Up Wheat Cereal.
Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, starring Frankie Thomas, can also be seen on television and appears in the comic sections of many of America's leading newspapers. Look for it daily and in weekend editions. Featured in today's cast are Jan Merlin, Al Markham, and Edward Bryce. Today's program was written by Gilbert Braun, directed by Drex Hines. Jackson Begg speaking.
Kellogg's Raisin Bran has a secret. Kellogg's Raisin Bran has a secret.
And what a secret! In Kellogg's Raisin Bran, the tasty raisins are dipped in honeycomb. That means plumper, more tender raisins, along with delicious golden crisp bran flakes, both fruit and cereal, all in one box. And no other raisin bran but Kellogg's gives you the tender goodness of raisins dipped in honeycomb. That's Kellogg's secret. So for your breakfast, make sure you get Kellogg's, because
Kellogg's Raisin Bran has a secret.
in exactly 6 minutes and 45 seconds, there will be an important announcement from Space Academy Supply Headquarters. So stand by. And now, Kellogg's Pep, the Build-Up Wheat Cereal, invite you to rocket into the future with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet.
Stand by to raise ship. Blast off. -5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
As roaring rockets blast off to distant planets and far-flung stars, we take you to the age of the conquest of space with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Four previous expeditions have gone hurtling through space to distant Del Port, a planet outside our solar system, and have never been heard from again. Now the Polaris has landed on the planet's surface, but almost immediately its Space Cadet crew finds itself marooned there by a nova explosion. Setting up camp in a veritable tropical paradise, they are about to make repairs on their ship when Tom Corbett discovers signs of habitation, and at once the Space Cadets set out to investigate.
Close up, men. Stay together.
We must be getting pretty close to the colony now, Captain Strong.
Yes, Corbett. It should be just over that next rise.
I'm keeping my parallel ray handy, Captain.
All right, Manning. But remember, men, no matter what we find, you're not to fire unless I give the order. Is that clear?
Aye, sir.
Right. Hold up a minute, Captain.
What is it?
I thought I caught a glint of metal through the brush over there.
I see it too, sir. About 5 yards to my left. Shall I investigate?
Go ahead, Manning. We'll cover you.
Take it easy, Roger.
Jumping jets, look what I found.
What is it, Manning? Come on, man.
How do you like this?
It's the wreck of a spaceship.
It's one of ours. You can tell that at a glance.
Well, there's the answer, Captain Strong. This is the wreck of one of the earlier expeditions.
Sure, and those huts we saw must belong to the survivors.
Quite right, gentlemen. Quite right on both counts.
Jumping Jupiter, where'd he come from?
Watch it, Roger. Keep that gun down.
By the rings of Saturn, sir, you must be...
Captain Yates of the Cygnus. Yes.
Well, that was Expedition 1.
I think I know you, too, sir. Aren't you Captain Strong of the Solar Guard?
That's right. I'm mighty glad we found you, Captain Yates. You've been given up for lost, you know.
Naturally. It's been such a long time, dear me.
Well, now that you're here, let me welcome you to my planet, gentlemen.
Thank you.
By all the suns, you don't know how good it is to see someone from Earth again.
We almost overlooked your valley, Captain. If we hadn't been flying low, we would have missed it.
Well, I'm certainly glad you didn't. Not that we have much hospitality to offer here, but if you'll come along to the village, we'll try to give you a royal welcome. And now that you've met the surviving members of my crew, I would like to present my daughter, Arlene.
Welcome to our colony, gentlemen.
No grass skirt, but she'll do.
What did you say, Cadet Manning?
Nothing, sir. I just said I was glad to meet your daughter.
Why, thank you, Cadet, and I'm sorry about the skirts. Had I known you were coming, I'd have made the necessary arrangements.
Oh, look, I didn't mean it. Well, you weren't supposed to hear what I said.
Uh-oh, Roger's done it again.
Don't mind Cadet Manning, Miss Arlene. He means well.
Of course I don't mind. After all, when a rescue expedition comes after all these years, we're very grateful to the men in it.
Ah, yes, quite so, quite so. Though I must confess, Captain, I'm a little surprised they waited so long to send you.
Why, sir, a relief expedition was sent out almost immediately. Didn't it ever turn up?
Not to our knowledge, Corbett.
All told, sir, there were 3 others before us.
3 others. Think of that, Arlene. And all lost before they reached here.
Captain Yates, I've been wanting to ask you, why didn't you try to radio for help?
Oh, I only wish we could have, but our communications man was killed when we crash-landed and our electronic equipment damaged beyond repair.
From the looks of that wreck, it's a miracle any of you survived.
Oh, purely a matter of luck, Captain. Tell me, have you been able to maintain audio contact with the advanced base?
No. Since that Nova explosion occurred in space, we've been cut off completely.
You mean communication is impossible for the time being?
Well, there's been a radiation barrier, but as soon as we make repairs, we'll try to raise the base again.
Your audio transmitter was damaged?
By that tidal wave. Our ship suffered some minor damage, too.
Ah, it's a terrible thing, those tidal waves. Terrible. One of Delport's most unpleasant characteristics.
Captain Yates, you may be able to help us.
Anything I can, Corbett, of course, certainly.
Well, were there any transmitter parts left in the wreck of your ship? If I could salvage what I need instead of having to rebuild...
You're welcome to anything you can find, Cadet. Why not investigate the wreck on the way back to your own ship?
Well, thanks, Captain. We'll do that.
And then, as soon as you've made the repairs, return here. We'd like to have a little feast and celebration, a small collation.
Sounds great, Captain Yates. As soon as we get the good news through to advanced base.
Back home, they'll be mighty glad to know we found you, sir.
Of course. You don't know how true that is, Cadet. How very true indeed.
Found any good pipes in this mess, Tom?
Yes, look at this.
What is it?
Looks like a simple check valve to me.
Hey, it's a check valve, all right, but not a simple one.
What do you mean?
See for yourself, sir. This is the new improved type that was put into production last fall.
Are you certain of that?
I'm positive, sir. The very first batch of these was installed on the Sirius.
So the ship that made the 4th expedition.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute, Junior. Are you trying to tell us this wrecked ship is the Sirius?
You're jet happy. This is Yates' ship.
It can't be. Tom Yates has old type valves. These new babies haven't been developed yet.
Yeah, but why should Yates lie to us? He said none of the rescue expeditions ever arrived here.
Just the same.
Well, I still say that we didn't...
One minute.
Sorry, sir.
I still don't see what this is all about, but it's clear that Yates has lied to us.
It certainly is.
Now, he may have some perfectly good reason, but until we find out what that reason is, we've got to proceed on the basis that this expedition, and every one of us personally, is in deadly danger.
We'll return to the exciting adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, in just a moment, so stand by.
Spacemen, your official Space Cadet goggles are now ready. Send for them right away. Now, these space goggles are the very same as the goggles issued to all Space Cadets at Space Academy. They're made of a special plastic for clear visibility under all space conditions. Now, don't confuse these goggles with ordinary goggles. You know, the kind with a lens over each eye. Space goggles are made of one sweeping curved piece of colored plastic, like a giant bubble that fits right over both eyes. It even fits over eyeglasses, too. Now, this advanced design is now being used by automobile racers, motorcycle riders, and other racing men. Well, now, you join these men with your own space goggles. It's very important, though, that you send for your space goggles right away. Now, Supply Headquarters at Space Academy wants all spacemen to get their space goggles as soon as possible. So follow these official instructions. To get your space goggles, send 25 cents, 1 Kellogg's Pep Box Top, and your name and address. Repeat, 25 cents, 1 Kellogg's Pep Box Top, your name and address. Send to Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan. Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan. Don't wait, spacemen. Send for your space goggles today.
The crew of the Polaris has found foolproof evidence that Captain Yates lied to them regarding the fate of the previous rescue missions to the planet Del Forte, and now they realize they stand in deadly danger. They would be even more convinced of this grim fact were they able to eavesdrop on a conversation taking place at the nearby village between Captain Yates and his beautiful daughter, Arlene.
Perhaps if we ask them, Father, just ask them to join our colony here and forget about the universe outside.
I tell you it would be futile, Arlene. Just as it's been futile with most of those other stupid, stubborn solar guardsmen.
But 3 of them are just cadets.
No, they'll follow strong. You know that.
I'm not so sure. The way one of them looked at me, he might be persuaded.
I'm sure of that, my child, given time. But we have no time. They must be prevented from notifying their base that they found us.
Of course, but... Oh, please, no more killing.
Arlene, not that word. You know how I detest the very thought.
You may detest it, but you'd still do it.
Only if I must. But you do appreciate, dear child. There's no turning back.
Are you sure it wouldn't be better to just give up, Father? Admit everything. Show how this strange planet...
Now, don't get panicky. I handled those other rescue expeditions, and I'll handle this one. Hear me, I will.
They'll just keep sending ships, Father, and sooner or later...
Oh, I think not. After 5 lost ships, public opinion will be aroused, Arlene. There'll be much opposition to a 6th futile try. And the authorities will bow to public clamor.
I hope you're right, Father. I know how you feel about this place.
Do you really, my child? When I set eyes on this valley, after 50 years as a spaceman, I knew I'd found paradise at last. That's why we must not let anyone rob us of it, dear child. Not anyone. No one at all.
All right, Father. What about the Polaris transmitter? If they have a chance to repair it...
yes, that must be prevented. The lengths I've gone to protect this place, that might be misunderstood. I might be called a murderer, put on trial, even executed.
Oh, no, I couldn't bear that.
Help me, child, help me.
You know I'll do anything. Provided you promise you'll give the Polaris crew a chance to make their own choice.
Very well. I will. Now, go and divert their attention while I do my work on the Polaris.
How much time will you need?
15 minutes, only 15 minutes. And then I guarantee that no one in all the universe will ever hear from them again.
Father, I'm glad I found you.
Arlene, what are you doing here?
I got through the jungle to warn you. I delayed them as long as I could, but they're on their way here.
All right. I've already wired up the rocket mechanism, and I'll be through here in a minute.
What about the communicator?
It's all set. I smashed the power tube completely, my child.
Suppose they have a spare.
They did? That's here in my pocket.
Father, when they discover they can't repair the radio, won't they decide to blast off?
Oh, I've taken care of that. The Polaris isn't going anywhere. If they try to raise ship, they'll be in for a surprise. Such a surprise.
You wouldn't kill them. Oh, you promised.
Arlene. Look out the port. They're coming. Quick, through the emergency escape hatch. There's not a moment to lose.
How's it coming, Corbett?
All right, sir. These parts fit perfectly. I'll just check the circuit.
And then we talk with civilization again.
You said it, Astro.
Hey, what in the universe?
What's the trouble?
This power tube is smashed.
Hey, it must have happened in the tidal wave.
No, I checked the tubes when we took damage inventory.
Well, we've got a spare, haven't we?
Yes, sir, in the parts locker.
I'll get it, Tom. Suffer and sucker.
Now what?
That spare's gone.
Impossible.
Are you sure, Astro?
Positive.
Oh, I don't get it.
How in blazes could you be so stupid?
We could jury-rig anything except the tube. There's no way to fix that.
No way except... Hey, wait a minute. I've got an idea.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
All we do, sir, is blast off and get up above atmosphere. Space is a more perfect vacuum than you can find in the best tubes.
Tom, you're right.
Once in space, I'll get out on the hull and rig up a metal cover for the tube, which should give us a perfectly good vacuum tube.
Sounds good. Will it work, Captain
It
Stone?
ought to. Theoretically, there's nothing wrong with it.
Well, then let's try it, sir.
Right. All hands to your stations. Prepare to raise ship in 5 minutes. Energize the cooling pumps.
Pumps in operation, sir.
Feed reactant.
Reactant, feeding at D9 rate, sir.
Switch in takeoff gyros.
Gyros on, sir.
Good. Blast off minus 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0!
Great galaxy, what was that?
Sir, that explosion came from below.
Astro. Come in, Astro.
He doesn't answer, sir.
No wonder. That blast was big enough to blow the power deck and anyone on it into space dust.
I'm all right now, sir. Just shaken up a little.
What happened down here, Astro?
I don't know, sir. I threw the switch for the rocket firing mechanism. There was a blinding flash of light and then the explosion.
There's only one possible explanation for all this, and that's sabotage.
Captain Yates, sir?
Yates or one of his men. A deliberate attempt to keep us from blasting off.
I can't believe it.
Boys, it's time we called a council of war. We're in desperate straits now, and the odds are against us. They are enormous.
You're so right, gentlemen.
Jumping jets. It's Yates.
Don't move, any of you. These blasters are very efficient. Although I'd be very reluctant to use it, I will if I must. Truly, I will.
He's back toward the emergency hatch, Roger.
Okay.
That would be most unwise, Manning. You'd only meet some of my men on the other side. Your ship is surrounded. You have no choice but to surrender.
And what do you plan to do to us, Captain Yates?
Well, that's entirely up to you, sir. To be perfectly frank, though, I'm very pessimistic. Very.
What about, Captain?
Why, that you'll be any more intelligent in your choice than so many of your Solar Guard friends. Stupid fellows, really stupid.
And what is our choice, Yates?
So simple, really simple. You acknowledge me as your leader. You live in this paradise as my faithful followers. And give up all outside ties.
Suppose we refuse.
Then you must suffer the consequences. And I do mean suffer, young man. Indeed I do.
Well, I'll say right now.
Not too hasty. You'll have time to ponder all this.
You must be insane. You can't just set up a separate kingdom and keep out the whole universe.
To date, we've managed quite well, Captain. True, we've had to destroy some ignorant people who couldn't appreciate our kind offer, but... then the price of peace is always high.
My crew and I were sent here under orders, Yates, and we'll carry them out, or die in the attempt.
As you wish, Captain. You'll find this valley a very pleasant place to die.
We'll return to the exciting adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, in just a moment, so stand by.
Spaceman, send for your official Space Cadet goggles right away. These goggles, part of every Space Cadet's equipment, are so useful, well, you want to carry them and wear them every day. You know, Astro says space goggles, well, they're just about the most important things a spaceman can have. Right, Astro?
You bet, Spaceman. When I'm working down on the power deck of the Polaris, there's a lot of radiation glare around. Wearing space goggles protects my eyes. And you know, these aren't regular goggles. They're advanced design goggles for use out in space. One sweeping, curved piece of clear, colored plastic. Like the observation blister in a jet boat, or a giant bubble that fits right over both eyes. So send for your space goggles right away. Space Academy Supply Headquarters has them all ready and waiting for you. And if you're smart, you'll send for an extra pair, too, so you'll have them for emergencies.
Good idea, Astro. And now, Spaceman, write this down. Here's how to get your official Space Cadet goggles. Send 25 cents, 1 Kellogg's Pep box top, and your name and address. I'll repeat that. 25 cents, 1 Kellogg's Pep box top, your name and address. Send to Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan. Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan. Hop to it, Spaceman. Send for your space goggles today.
crew of the Polaris has been imprisoned in a cave cut into a hillside near Yates Village. Working in complete darkness, the cadets have examined it carefully, going over it inch by inch with their fingertips, but they have found nothing to give them any hope of escape. Straining their eyes in the pitch-black gloom, they wait and wonder what is to happen next.
Why didn't Yates kill us? Why should he bring us here?
I overheard him tell his men something, Captain. Seems he promised his daughter to give us every chance to change our minds.
How long does that mean? Until we rot?
Unless we can find a way out.
Bad chance of that. They've got a magnetite door and an energy lock on the mouth of this cave, plus a man on guard outside.
If we only had a little light.
Quiet, everyone. Listen.
What in the universe is that?
The sound's coming from beyond the left wall, sir.
I can hear it a lot plainer now with my ear against the wall. Viola, cosmic. Somebody's digging in there.
Captain Strong, could it be another prisoner?
It's hard to say, Manning. This hill is riddled with limestone caves. I noticed that when they brought us here.
Then it could be another prisoner.
Let's start digging toward him from this side.
With what?
With anything, Manning, including your hands. Get busy.
Almost ready to break through, sir.
All right, Tom. You keep on digging. We'll stand on either side and be ready for anything.
There goes the last of it.
What's it now?
Hello.
We've made contact.
Who's there? Who's on the other side?
Prisoners. Who are you?
Prisoner, too.
Is that hole large enough for him to come through?
I think so, sir.
Give me your hand, and I can make it all right.
Here. Hold on. That's fine. Your shoulders are through. Easy now.
Thanks. Oh, what it means to hear another voice.
Who are you, sir? I'm Captain Strong of the Solar Guard.
Strong. You too, eh? I'm Larkin, captain of the Sirius.
So this is what happened to you, sir. We found the wreckage of your ship.
Yates and his men wrecked it after we landed. They killed most of my crew, but Yates thought he could win me over to join his colony and imprisoned me here. I couldn't have stood another day alone in there.
Captain Larkin, how often do the guards bring food?
Once a day.
How many of them?
Just one man. But he's always armed with a blaster, and he makes me back away from him to the end of the cave. Why?
Would you be willing to take a risk, sir? Along with us, I mean.
Would I? Son to a man who's been buried alive for as long as I have, anything's worth a try.
Show yourself.
Yates, what are you...
I have your dinner. I brought it personally.
Well, what do I owe the...
You know the rules, Larkin. Move back. Back into the light where I can see you.
All right.
That's it. Move well back. Now, Larkin, I'm sorry it's not your dinner I'm bringing you, but your death.
Grab it! Got him, sir!
Where did you come from?
Where did you go?
Let me go. This is impossible.
Okay, I've got his artillery. Pin his arms and we've got it.
Don't worry, he can't make a move.
You cry out, Yates, and I'll blast you into space dust. Is that perfectly clear?
You have me. Yes, alas, I do.
Corbett, that was a mighty clever idea of yours for all of us to gather here in my cell.
It certainly was. And to have the boss wander in instead of the mess sergeant was really a break for us.
Corbett has all the luck.
Oh, I don't know, Roger. This turns out pretty well for you, too.
How do you figure, Junior?
Why, Roger, you were so unhappy at the idea of leaving Arlene, remember?
Sure, but I don't see what...
Tom's right, Roger. Now she and her father will both be going back to Earth with us. And you can visit them both every day in jail.
Don't miss the next action-packed adventure with Tom Corbett and the Space Cadets on Tuesday, when Tom and Roger Manning escort the first interplanetary circus on a trip to Venus and find that deadly peril lurks beneath the big top tent of the greatest show in the universe. Tune in, same time, same station on Tuesday for the next thrilling interplanetary adventure with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet.
Brought to you by Kellogg's Pep, the build-up wheat cereal.
Tom Corbett, Space Cadet starring Frankie Thomas, can also be seen on television and appears in the comic sections of many of America's leading newspapers. Look for it daily and in weekend editions. Featured in today's cast were Jan Merlin, Al Markham, Edward Bryce, Ian Martin, and Susan Douglas. Today's program was written by Gilbert Braun, directed by Drex Hines. Jackson Beck speaking.
Kellogg's Raisin Bran has a secret. Kellogg's Raisin Bran has a secret. And what a secret! In Kellogg's Raisin Bran, the tasty raisins are dipped in honeycomb. That means plumper, more tender raisins, along with delicious golden crisp bran flakes. Both fruit and cereal, all in one box. And no other raisin brand but Kellogg's gives you the tender goodness of raisins dipped in honeycomb. That's Kellogg's secret. So for your breakfast, make sure you get Kellogg's, because Kellogg's Raisin Bran has a secret. Kellogg's Pep, the build-up wheat cereal, invites you to rocket into the future with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet.
Stand by to raise ship. Blast off. -5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
As roaring rockets blast off to distant planets and far-flung stars, we take you to the age of the conquest of space with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. It's a quiet day at Space Academy. And in their dormitory room, cadets Tom Corbett and Roger Manning are taking some time off for a bit of intensive study. Suddenly, the silence is broken by a message on the intercom.
Attention, please. Attention, please. Cadets Corbett and Manning report to briefing room number 3 on the double. Cadets Corbett and Manning on the double to briefing room 3.
Number 3, that'll be the next door, Roger.
Wait a minute, Tom. Let me cross my fingers.
For what?
Luck. I only hope it's Captain Strong and not Commander Arkwright in there.
What's the difference? If you're in a jam, you're in a jam.
Not quite. The captain just sort of trims my jets, but the commander, he blasts them.
Fingers all crossed?
And toes. Let's go. No commander. Thank Jupiter.
How do you do, gentlemen?
How do you do, sir?
Cadets Corbett and Manning.
That's right, sir.
Permit me to introduce myself, Colonel Roscoe Wilberforce.
Colonel?
The rank is an honorary one. Here, these orders from Commander Arkwright will better explain my presence.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Wilberforce. That's a familiar name, sir.
It should be, my boy. To make it known, I've spent enough credits to have it emblazoned across the sky in letters of fire. I, cadet, and the proprietor and sole owner of Wilberforce's worldwide circus, the greatest show on earth.
Of course. I remember seeing it when I was a kid.
Well, Grandpa, you're going to see a lot more of it.
You've read the orders?
Yes, sir.
What cooks, Tom?
We're being placed on detached service and charged with transporting the Colonel's circus to the planet Venus.
A circus?
Not a, my boy. The circus.
Through space, I may be blast happy, but I don't get it.
A cultural mission of the greatest magnitude, Cadet Manning. An interplanetary circus. Yes, for the first time, the greatest show on Earth shall become the greatest show in the universe.
We're transporting a 3-ring circus through space.
Only one, my boy. This is in the nature of an experiment.
The orders say that you have a space freighter for transportation.
That's right, Cadet Corbett. The Leo. Most suitably named for the first lion I ever owned. A splendid beast.
Which brings up another point. Are there going to be animals in this space circus, Colonel?
But of course, lad. What circus would be a circus without animals? We'll be transporting my star act, Princess Marja, and her 20 ferocious felines.
20?
You think that's too many?
I think 1 is too many.
Roger. We can't actually say, Colonel, until we see the ship and its loading and storage facilities.
Excellent. I have a jet car outside to take us to the spaceport.
Are your animal men handy so that we can discuss the problem with them?
Princess Marja herself is there with my chief animal handler, Vance Tremor.
Princess? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
That's it, Princess.
Are all the cats fed, Vance?
Tearing the meat apart and purring like kittens. When's the Colonel going to show up with those space jockeys?
Well, he left the academy a few minutes ago. Ought to be here shortly.
Think I got time to get a bite before they show up?
Sure, go ahead, Vance. Just tell me where you'll be in case we need you, huh?
Down at the spaceport cafeteria. I'll see you in about 20 minutes.
Hello, Vance.
Hi, Mr. Dimitro.
You're late. What kept you?
Feeding the cats. Here, let me punch up my food order. This apple pie, cup of coffee. That's all. As soon as I get my food, we can talk. Okay. Now, what's on your mind, Mr. Dimitro?
Can't you guess?
I ain't bad. Well, now, my guess would be you won't offer me a job with your circus.
Let's suppose you're right. I got a good outfit. Not as big as Wilberforce's, but it can be.
Not if he pulls off this interplanetary tour. With all the publicity and advertising he'll get, your show won't draw a fly.
I know that. But suppose he can't pull it off. The publicity will backfire. What's more, he'll lose a fortune in credits.
Which could put him out of business and leave you without competition. Well, what's your offer?
Offer?
Don't be coy, Mr. Dimitro. You want me to sabotage, ruin the Wilberforce show. So what'll you pay?
Blunt, aren't you?
I get to the point, that's all.
Good. Shall we say 50,000 credits?
I never did like round numbers. I prefer percentages.
Meaning?
I do the job and we're partners. I get a 50% interest in your show.
Half the show? That's ridiculous.
Half of something is better than all of nothing.
Outrageous. I certainly...
And nothing's what you'll have if this interplanetary stunt works. We got a deal?
Look here,
Is it a deal?
I can't give... All right. It's a deal.
Good. And we're partners.
What do you plan to do?
I don't know yet. But you can bet your last credit on this, partner. Wilberforce's circus is never going to give a performance on Venus. Or, for that matter, anywhere else.
We'll return to the exciting adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, in just a moment, so stand by.
Say, spaceman, have you sent for your space goggles yet? Well, if you haven't, listen carefully. The time to get this special Space Cadet equipment is now. Ask Mom to get a package of Kellogg's Pep. You'll enjoy that hearty whole wheat flavor. And Kellogg's Pep helps you take advantage of this exciting Space Cadet offer. These official space goggles are the same kind worn by Tom Corbett, Astro, and Roger Manning out in space. In fact, every cadet is issued space goggles by Space Academy Supply Headquarters. Now, here's where you come in. Supply Headquarters now has space goggles ready for all spacemen. They're ready to send them out to you right now. Oh, wait till you see these goggles, spacemen. They're made of one sweeping curved piece of clear, colored plastic, like a giant bubble covering both eyes. These goggles are designed for high-speed action, while you want to use them every time you're out on skates, on a bike, or riding in a car. Now, here's how to get your own official space goggles. Send 25 cents, one Kellogg's Pep box top, and your name and address. Now, make sure you write that down, spaceman. 25 cents, one Kellogg's Pep box top, and your name and address. Now, send them to Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan. Repeat, Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan. Be ready to blast off like a real space cadet. Send for your official space goggles today.
Tom Corbett and Roger Manning are on detached service from Space Academy under orders to help transport an Earth circus to the planet Venus. Now, with circus owner Roscoe Wilberforce, they arrive at the spaceport, where the circus is ready to be loaded aboard the space freighter Leo.
Oh, I have been waiting for you, Colonel.
Meet Cadets Corbett and Manning. And this, gentleman, is Marja, mistress of 20 ferocious felines.
Keep the dealing, Colonel. My friends call me Maggie O'Neill.
Swell. I definitely plan on being friends.
How nice.
Marcia, the boys are going to supervise the loading of our space freighter. They want to see what plans you've made for transporting the cats.
All right, Colonel. I'll show them the setup.
I'm going to check up on some financial details. If you need me, I'll be in the box office car.
I'm sure Miss O'Neill can take care of us, Colonel.
I know she can.
Yes, of course. I'll see you later.
All right, gentlemen, if you'll follow me.
It'll be a pleasure.
Simmer down, space boy. This is business.
Tell me, gorgeous, how did a dreamy space doll like you ever become an animal trainer?
At a very early age, I got my start taming wolves. Like you.
Oh.
Satisfied, Roger?
I feel a drop in the temperature. Suddenly become as cold as the rings of Saturn.
Well, let's go into the menagerie tent. My big cats can always make it hot for you.
Come on, Roger, let's go.
And here's the last of my beauties. Cecil, meet some space jockeys.
He doesn't sound like a Cecil.
Hey, don't put your hand in there.
He likes to have his ears rubbed. Got a bit of wolf in him.
Wolf?
Yes. Go ahead, Mr. Manning. Rub his ears.
Thanks, but I've still got a lot of use for this arm.
So I gathered. Too bad. You know the old saying, love me, love my cat.
I think you've met your match, Roger. Well, Miss O'Neill, where are the shipping cages?
Why, the ones they're in. We've always used them on the tour.
Well, this is a little more than a tour, especially for 20 animals.
But why can't you...
You see, miss, when a rocket ship blasts off, everything has to be fastened down tight, including the crew.
I don't get it. What's the problem?
On blast-off, if those animals aren't secure, they'll be thrown to the floor of their cages with enormous force, enough to kill them, perhaps.
Sure, you're just going to have to tie your pets down, sweetheart.
Very funny, Mr. Manning. Very funny.
No, Miss O'Neill, Roger means it. Tell me, when the cats get sick, how does the veterinarian treat them?
If he's smart, he shoots them.
Those animals are worth 5,000 credits apiece. You don't shoot 5,000 credits. You use the vet's cage over there.
This one with the strap?
Uh-huh.
Oh. How does it work?
Well, the sick animal's prodded into the cage.
Mm-hmm.
We snag his feet, throw him down, and then pass those leather straps over the animal.
Which straps him down so he can't move at all.
Right. That way, a vet can even pull an animal's tooth. And has.
Some fun.
There's our answer. Equip 20 cages with straps. Tie the animals down for blast-off and release them afterwards.
Oh, we could do that.
Wait, look, honey, as far as I'm concerned...
As far as you're concerned, Roger, you'd better start developing an affection for cats.
Huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Pretty kitty. Nice kitty. You crazy cadet.
All right, Vance. When I open the cage, you start prodding Cleopatra into the other cage.
Cleopatra yet?
Tom and Roger, as soon as her paws get in those loops, pull her up against the bars of the cage. Then Vance and I'll anchor her to the floor.
Okay, we're ready.
Well, here goes. Poke her, Vance.
Go on, Cleo, move.
She doesn't want to.
Wait. Here she comes. Watch it. She's almost in the loop.
We're watching.
That's it. Yank! Hold her, boys. Come on, Vance.
Pull harder, Roger, pull. She's doing some pulling herself. Keep it tight. Like the tune from ancient history. Hold that tiger.
Roger, don't make jokes. Keep the rope taut.
She's getting one paw loose.
Watch out, Cadet. Watch out!
Oh! She got me. Rip my arm.
Keep the rope taut, Roger, whatever you do.
I got it. My arm feels like it's on fire.
I can see. Cleo sliced right through your uniform jacket. You're bleeding.
Tell me something I don't know.
Hold tight, boys, while I get this strap through it.
Watch out for that free paw.
I will. Here, take it, Vance.
I got it.
2 more seconds, boys.
All right.
There. That's it. You can release the rope. She's secure now.
And unhappy. Look at those eyes glaze at us. I never saw anything worse, even on the dark side of Mercury.
I think it's going to work, Vance.
Yeah, if my arms hold out.
Now, let me look at that scratch, Rog.
Yeah, I don't
Cleo's
think it's
claws didn't do much more than scratch the skin, fortunately. But we better get you over to the spaceport infirmary right away.
I'm all right. I can take it, Junior.
Let's not run the risk of infection. We'll get the arm fixed, and then, well, there's only 19 more cats to go.
Only? By Jupiter, Tom, I want to get in outer space. where the only thing we'll have to worry about is bumping into a nice, gentle asteroid. Everything okay on the good ship Leo, Raj? Yeah, Junior. We blasted clear without any trouble, which is a surprise to me, I must admit.
How's the arm?
Okay, just stings a little once in a while.
Oh, good. Then we're on our way and in pretty good shape.
Yeah, considering the mission we're on, yeah.
Personally, Roger, I think it could be fun.
Sure, 1,000,000 laughs. Corbett and Manning, the Cosmic Clowns. I'll bet we wind up doing an act with this outfit. We'll be the rage of Venus.
You've got enough ham in you to do it.
I'm ignoring you. And speaking of Venus reminds me, I better go down and check the animals again.
Especially the one called Princess Marcia.
Could be, Junior, could be.
How often do you want her to trim your jets, Roger?
That, Thomas, was on Earth. Manning never functions properly as an Earthling. Space is my element. But you'll have to excuse me now. I must instruct the princess in the mysteries of space travel.
Go ahead, Roger. But one thing.
Yeah?
When she takes your head off and hands it to you, bring it back here. I've always wanted a solid ivory bowling ball.
And this, Margie, is the control deck.
Oh, fascinating, Roger.
Hey, who? Oh, Roger. The princess wanted to see the control deck.
Oh, sure.
Roger's been showing me over the ship.
And note the head, Tom, still on the shoulders.
Huh?
Just a private joke, Miss O'Neill.
No. I prefer Marcia or Maggie.
Right, Marcia. Oh, by the way, has Roger told you yet that taking you to Venus
Quiet,
is like...
Junior. Marcia, they call Venus the beauty of the planets. Well, taking you to Venus is like carrying...
Uranium to Pluto.
Roger, I think I detect that odor of wolf again.
Oh, Margie, you got me all wrong. I'm just...
You're going to wish you were, Roger.
Huh?
Both of you turn very quietly. Look at the hatchway. We've got company.
What are you...
Cats! How'd they get loose?
A tiger and 2 lions. Tom!
Don't move. I'll handle this.
Thanks, Margie, but I've got more faith in the parallel ray. Tom, use yours.
I haven't got one. Remember, this is a commercial flight.
Well, there must be one on board.
Sure, in the weapons locker right outside.
Maybe I can slip past you. Oh, I guess I can't. Tom, those cats, they're getting ready to spring.
We'll return to the exciting adventures of Tom Corbett in just a moment, so stand by.
Special report from Space Academy Supply Headquarters, Earth, to all space stations. Subject, official space goggles. Supply Headquarters reports all groups working full strength, day and night shifts, issuing official space goggles to all spacemen. Delivery to space stations on outer planets will follow shortly. Interview with Commander Arkwright specifically requests your fullest cooperation.
Spaceman, this is Commander Arkwright. As you heard in that report, we're going full speed ahead to make sure we have your space goggles ready for you. Now, here's what to expect. Space goggles are not like any other goggles you've ever seen. They're a one-piece plastic bubble that fits over both eyes at the same time. A sweeping plastic plate that protects your eyes from wind, dust, and dirt. It's a valuable piece of equipment for every spaceman to have. That's why I want you all to send for your space goggles as soon as possible. Now I'm going to play a special telerecorder message with complete instructions on how to get your official space goggles. Listen carefully and write down the necessary details.
To get official space goggles, send 25 cents, 1 Kellogg's Pep box top, your name and address. Repeat, 25 cents, 1 Kellogg's Pep box top, your name and address. Send to this address, Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan. Repeat, Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan.
There are your orders, spaceman. Send for your space goggles right away.
Earth's largest circus, the Wilberforce Mighty Show, is making the first interplanetary trip ever attempted by a big top organization. And Space Cadets Tom Corbett and Roger Manning have been placed in charge of the expedition. Part of their cargo is a wild animal act. Now, 3 of the big cats have somehow escaped from their cages and confront the cadets and Princess Marja on the space freighter's control deck. They stand there, weaponless, the path to the arms locker blocked by a tiger and 2 large lions.
Tom, the cats will be at us in a moment.
Easy. I can control them. Quiet, babies. Quiet. Give me that stool.
Okay, here. We've got to get to the arms locker. Marcia can't lead those cats around like tabbies.
So you go, Tom. And kiss Cleopatra for me on the way. Nice, pussy, nice.
All right, baby. Easy.
Roger. Those magnetic sole shoes. Get them.
What?
Make like Cinderella. Put them on Marcia's feet.
Well, what are you going to do?
Deactivate the gravity stabilizer. Throw the ship into free fall.
What'll happen? All right, Cleopatra. Rex, do not get excited.
We'll be wearing magnetized shoes, so we'll stay on the metal floor. But without gravity, the animals will float in the air. Then I can get through, grab a parallel ray gun, and retake them.
Lift your foot, Princess. I'll put the shoe on.
Now, careful, Roger. Don't let them think you're hurting me.
I wouldn't want them to think that for the universe. Now the other foot.
Easy, babies. Easy. Down, Georgina.
Okay, Roger.
Yeah, throw the ship in a free fall.
Easy, baby. Easy. What a sight. They are floating.
Come on, Roger. Let's get those parallel rays.
It is all right, babies. It will be over soon.
Give me one of those.
Here.
I'll freeze Cleo.
My pets. Statues. Drifting statues.
And she's sorry for them yet.
Oh, get them down, please. Which motor did you turn on?
Don't touch anything, Marja. Turn that gravity stabilizer on and they'll crash down and break some bones.
Give me a hand. We'll pull them down on deck.
Okay.
Wait till I tell my grandchildren how Roger Manning twisted a tiger by the tail.
Don't you hurt her, Roger.
Oh, she can't feel anything, Marja.
But she can see and hear you. The ray doesn't affect that.
Hey, that's right. I better make friends. Nice pussy. Nice pussy. See, I rubbed her ears.
Stand by. I'm going to turn the stabilizer on. Now, let's get these animals back in their cages.
Check, Tom. I like tiger rugs, but not with the tiger in them. All back in their cages now, Tom, so we can release them from the parallel ray and have a nice, peaceful trip the rest of the way.
I wouldn't count on that, Roger.
Why not?
Look at the lock on this cage.
Broken.
And not by the blast-off thrust. It's been deliberately smashed. My guess is that somebody on this ship doesn't want us or the circus to reach Venus.
But who?
That, Roger, is what's going to keep us busy for the rest of this trip. Because there's one thing we can be sure of. Whoever did this is going to try again.
Don't miss the next action-packed adventure with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, on Thursday, when Tom and Roger discover the traitor in their midst and pursue him through space. A race against death in Part 2 of The Greatest Show in the Universe. Tune in, same time, same station for the next thrilling interplanetary adventure with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Brought to you by Kellogg's Pep, the Build-Up Wheat Cereal. Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, starring Frankie Thomas, can also be seen on television and appears in the comic sections of many of America's leading newspapers. Look for it daily and in weekend editions. Featured in the cast are Jan Merlin, John Griggs, Leon Janney, and Connie Lemke. Today's program was written by Palmer Thompson, directed by Drex Hines. Jackson Beck speaking.
Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Raisins and bran flakes, too. They're out of this world. They're out of one package. Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Kellogg's raisins are honeycomb coated to keep them tender. The bran flakes crisper. Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Raisins and bran flakes, too. They're out of this world. They're out of one package. Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Eat Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Eat Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Eat Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
And now, Kellogg's Pep, the build-up wheat cereal, invites you to rocket into the future with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet.
Stand by to raise ship. Blast off. -5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
As roaring rockets blast off to distant planets and far-flung stars, we take you to the age of the conquest of space with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Space freighter Leo, piloted by Tom Corbett and Roger Manning, is nearing its destination, the planet Venus. Its cargo is the personnel and equipment of Wilberforce's worldwide circus, on the first interplanetary hop ever made by any Earth circus. The trip, supposed to be uneventful, has been enlivened by the escape in mid-space of the lions and tigers of Princess Marge's Wild Animal Act. Fortunately, the cadets, with the assistance of Marge, managed to get the animals back, only to discover that the escape was no accident, but an act of sabotage. Now, as the boys prepare for the landing on Venus, they double-check all their instruments to make certain their unknown enemy is not trying to strike again.
Cooling pumps. Energized. Teleceiver. Scanning. Fuel system. In order. How about the braking rockets?
Instruments show they're ready, but that's one thing we're not going to know for sure until we hit them.
It won't be long. There's Venus on the teleceiver screen now.
Yeah. If the unknown cat fancier is going to pull anything else, he better get started.
Just so he doesn't let our pussycats out of their cages again. You checked the cages, didn't you, Roger?
You know I did. All secure.
Hold it, Roger.
Someone wants in on the control deck.
Sounds like it.
Maybe it's the cat lover.
I don't know. Got your parallel right?
Right.
Then I'll open the hatch.
It's about time.
Marge, Princess.
These are the darndest things to open. I had to struggle through 3 of them to get here.
Anything wrong?
Why, no, but aren't we getting close to Venus?
Honey, I've been close to Venus during this entire trip.
Flattery will get you no place, Roger. Not that I don't like it, but just now...
Just now, you look more beautiful than ever. Beautiful.
Tom, how do you deal with this space monkey?
I don't have to, Princess. He never tells me such nice things.
Will you two be serious for a moment?
I was never more serious in my life.
Roger?
Hey, put down that wrench.
I will as soon as I get a sensible answer.
Sorry, Princess. What is it?
Do we have to make any special preparations for landing the animals as we did on the takeoff?
Oh, no. Don't worry. This is quite different.
Approaching landing range now, Tom.
Check.
Oh, if I'm in the way,
No, it's all right. Ready, Roger?
Yeah.
Stand by.
Right.
What's happening?
The rocket has to come in for a landing backwards. So we're turning over in space.
All reverse.
Right. Prepare to hit main rockets.
What altitude you going to hit them?
60,000 feet. I'll tell it off.
That sounds like...
Wind. We're entering Venus atmosphere. The sound will increase as the air grows denser. 140,000, Roger.
Ready.
120,000. 100. 90. 80. 70,000. Hit them!
What now?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Marja, you are now on the surface of the planet that was named in honor of beautiful women like you.
We've landed on Venus?
We have. And when the cargo's unloaded, the personnel disembarked, and the tents set up, Colonel Wilberforce may proceed with the first performance of not the greatest show on Earth, but the greatest show in the universe!
Wonderful, boys. Wonderful. A dream has become a reality. Here I sit, Colonel Roscoe Wilberforce, drinking coffee on the planet of Venus, sheltered by my own mess tent, while my circus springs up around me.
Didn't you expect to get here, Colonel?
Of course, my boy, of course. But to see the vision made reality, the dream accomplished, the workings of my mind translated into this pioneering establishment. Oh, which reminds me, I must personally commend you to Commander Arkwright, both of you.
Well, that won't be necessary, Colonel.
Don't be so noble, Junior. I can use a commendation.
Oh, doesn't everybody love you, Roger?
Everybody doesn't matter, Marja, as long as you do.
That's my boy. He never gives up.
Well, he'd better give up now. I've got to go check the animals.
Oh, why not leave that to Vance Spraymore? He'll see they're properly bedded down.
I'd like to see to him myself. After all, I'm the one who goes into the cages with him.
Suit yourself, my dear.
How about me coming along?
Stay put, Roger. I've always found it easier to handle 20 cats than one wolf, particularly of the two-legged variety.
Quite a fire, aren't you devils? Go on, keep whimpering. It's going to get a lot hotter before it gets cooler.
Vance!
What the?
Vance Traymore! Vance, are you crazy? Fire! Easy, baby. Easy. The water bucket. Where? Here.
Put down that bucket. I said put it down.
Are you crazy? The whole circus will go up in flames.
That's the idea, Marja.
What?
Too bad you had to show up now. Not on your life, Princess. I'll take care of you. It's one fire that nobody's going to put out. And when it's over, the greatest show in the universe will be only a grease spot on the surface of Venus.
We'll return to the exciting adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, in just a moment, so stand by.
Spaceman, put yourself in Tom Corbett's place. Suppose you were out on the frozen wastes of Pluto. Suppose you were scouting the dark side of Mercury in a jet boat. Well, you'd make sure you were protected against the elements. You'd make sure that you could see what was going on every second. That's why space goggles were designed and issued to every space cadet. The very same official space goggles that are waiting for you right now at Space Academy Supply Headquarters. Now, these aren't ordinary goggles. No, sir, not by a long shot. These are futuristic. These space goggles are made of one sweeping clear plastic shell, a curved shell that fits over both eyes at the same time. Now, they protect your eyes when you're working with tools and shield you whenever you're racing into the wind. Supply Headquarters has them all ready for you. All you have to do is just put in your order. Kellogg's Pep, the build-up wheat cereal, the cereal with that swell whole wheat and malt flavor, will take care of the rest. Now, write down these official instructions. Send one Kellogg's Pep box top, 25 cents, your name and address. Repeat, 25 cents, one Kellogg's Pep box top, your name and address. Send that to Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan. Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan. That's it, spaceman, so hop to it. Send for your official space goggles today.
Tom Corbett and Roger Manning have successfully transported the first Earth circus to Venus. Now in the mess tent, talking with Colonel Wilberforce, the circus owner, they are awaiting the return of Princess Marja, who has gone to the menagerie tent to see how her animals are acclimating themselves to the strange conditions of another planet.
Well, I certainly hope nothing else happens now.
I'll go along with that. We've had enough excitement on this one.
Have no fear, my boys, have no fear. What could possibly happen now?
Out of this menagerie tent. These cages are too heavy. Maybe on Earth, but not here on Venus. What? The gravity here isn't quite as great as on Earth. How many men did it take to move them down there? 4 or 5? Well, then 3 teams of men could do it, Tom. Right. You organize the roustabouts into crews. I'll send back to the space freighter for our fire equipment.
No time for that. It'll spread too fast.
We've got a chance. The oxygen content of the air on Venus is lower than on Earth. It will slow up the spread of the flames. If we work fast, we may get it under control.
Well, she's beaten.
Thank heaven.
Not much tent left, though.
But every one of the animals is safe.
You got all the cages out in time?
Yeah.
Are any of them injured? Burned?
Frankly, Colonel, I don't know. And crawling into a cage to find out is not in my line.
But did you see Vance Traymore? I'll have him checked.
No, I didn't see him.
Hey, wait a minute. What about Marcia?
Blast my jets, I forgot about her.
Good heavens! You don't think she and Traymore were in the tent?
Oh, no, they couldn't have been. Or could they?
We'll never find out standing here. Come on, Junior, let's start searching.
Anything, Roger?
No.
Well, that's a relief. She wasn't trapped in the fire.
But where is she?
I'm no fortune teller, Roger.
Tom, I may be space happy, but I can't scan this setup. The way she loved those cats, she'd have been at the fire the moment she saw it.
I know. She's either been hurt or...
Or what?
Well, let's not think about it. Better just keep looking.
Tom!
What is it?
Over here!
What?
Look,
A woman's purse.
that's Marge's. I saw her take makeup out of it.
And look at the vegetation around here. All broken, stamped on.
Looks like a fight.
You can see footprints in the soft soil.
Yeah, 2 sets.
Those little prints. Marcia's?
Maybe. But who belongs to the others?
There's only one way to find out. Follow them.
All right, Marge, you're inside.
This jet boat? Why?
Don't argue. Just get in or I'll have to get tough again. Well, that's smart. Now we got a nice, cozy place to talk and still be all set for a fast getaway if necessary.
What have we got to talk about?
Don't you like conversation?
Like to understand what you're doing. Why you're doing it.
Let's say I'm an ambitious guy.
Ambitious? For what?
My own show. I'd go a long way to get that.
Like burning down the menagerie tent?
And further. You know, at first I was sorry you came along when you did, but maybe it isn't so bad.
And how do you figure that out?
You're a big act, Marge. The star of Wilberforce's show.
Thank you.
Only now you've got no circus to be star of.
But Vance, the colonel will be...
Ruined. He staked his bankroll on this space junket. Right now, his show isn't worth its weight in cosmic clinkers. That goes for your job.
You've lost your job, too, remember?
Yeah. But I picked up a half share in another circus doing it.
Another circus?
Yeah, the Dimitro show.
Dimitro. So that's the slimy snake who put you up to this, huh?
But I named my own price. Be smart, Marge, and you can name yours.
No, thanks.
Don't be hasty. Don't make any snap decisions.
When you work with a big cat, Vance, you learn to make fast decisions. And make them right, otherwise you don't last long.
The same thing goes here. There's only one alternative to joining up with me.
And, that is?
Death, Marge. I can't risk your testifying as to who started that fire.
In other words, I've got to play it your way.
In any words.
Suppose I do agree. I can always hold my knowledge over your head.
You underestimate me, Marge. I can take care of that any time. And speaking of time, you've only got a little of it left to make up your mind.
You realize where this trail is leading us to, Tom? To the spaceport, if I've got my bearings right.
You have. Why should anyone be heading that way? There's no rockets taking off tonight.
Maybe not, but it'll be tough to sneak up on anyone there because of open spaces to cross and nothing to take shelter behind.
We'd be sitting ducks for anyone with a ray gun.
That's right. When we get there, take advantage of every bit of cover you can find, every shadow.
Don't worry, Junior. I'm not anxious to be a target.
Watch it. We're coming to the last of the brush now.
And look, there go the footprints right across the spaceport.
Straight for the jet boats over there.
Come on, let's go.
Not that way. We've got to circle around, Roger. I've got a hunch that this is one time when the straight and narrow path leads right to destruction. Looks like the end of the line, Roger.
It's a cinch she went into this jet boat.
And not by herself, either. Remember those other footprints?
Why do you think I've got my parallel ray handy?
Great. But that isn't going to get us into the jet.
Got any ideas?
Well, with an ultra-frequency torch, we could cut the lockout and be inside in less than a minute.
Good. I'll get one from the space freighter.
Watch it, Roger. Oh, my gosh.
You think they heard?
Yeah, and how?
That's Margin.
I know.
No point in secrecy anymore. Come on, let's try to break in.
Okay, Roger, we'll... Listen!
Great galaxy, he's going to blast off.
Then we'd better get away from here fast. His rocket exhaust could fry us to a crisp.
Right, start running.
Watch it, Roger. There's his blast.
Hit the dirt.
Oh!
We'll return to the exciting adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, in just a moment, so stand by.
Spacemen, your own official space goggles are now waiting for you at Space Academy Supply Headquarters. These are the very same space goggles worn by Tom Corbett and all the other cadets. Now, Kellogg's Pep, the cereal with that swell whole wheat and malt flavor, makes it possible for you to get these official goggles. You'll thrill to the advanced design, just like Tom Corbett did when he got his set. Here's a telerecorder message from him to tell you all about it.
Spaceman, that's right. These new space goggles are really something. You see, space goggles are made of one sweeping curved plastic shield that covers both eyes at the same time. They can even be worn over regular glasses. And many's the time they've helped me out when I've been in a tough spot. You'll want to wear space goggles every time you're on your bike or skates. They'll protect your eyes from the wind. It's a good idea to wear them when you're working with tools, too. So let's go, Spaceman. Send for your space goggles right away. End transmission.
Thanks, Tom. Spacemen, to get your official space goggles, send 25 cents, 1 Kellogg's Pep box top, your name and address. Better write that down. 25 cents, 1 Kellogg's Pep box top, your name and address. Send to this address: Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan. Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan. That's all you do, Spaceman. So send for your official space goggles today.
Princess Marge, star of the Wilberforce Circus, has been abducted by Vance Tremor after seeing him start a fire in the menagerie tent. Tom and Roger, having directed a successful firefighting job, follow the princess's footprints from the circus lot to the spaceport, where she is being held in a jet boat. But before they can break in, Tremor blasts off, and the boys run for their lives to escape the fury of his rocket exhaust. Now, as the jet boat heads skyward, two prone figures lie motionless on the spaceport.
Roger, are you still kicking, Junior?
All right.
Just about. The heat from that rocket practically melted the fillings in my teeth. Well, what do we do now?
Go after them in the other jet boat. You handle the radar scanner, and I'll handle the controls. And both of us pray.
Can't you get any more out of her, Tom?
She's taking all she can, and my cooling pumps are working their limit.
Well, I'm getting nothing on the scanner.
Relax, Roger. You got a good start on us.
Relax. That's what I like. Real useful advice I could...
Hey, you got him on the scanner?
Yeah. I'm tracking him now.
Sounds like we're gaining on him.
You bet we are. The image on the scanner keeps getting bigger as the beeps come faster.
That must be really a slow jet boat.
Yeah, we ought to be close enough soon so you can see him through the viewport.
You're right. There it is.
Lumbering through space like an old cow. But isn't there one small thing you haven't figured, Tom?
What?
How do we get Marge and whoever's with her out of there?
Just keep following. He'll have to land eventually.
Not before we do. Look at our fuel gauge.
Uh-oh.
These fast babies always eat up the fuel. He can probably maneuver 3 times longer than we can.
I guess you're right.
So, where are we? With Marge in there, we can't shoot him down.
No, but we can force him to descend.
Huh?
You willing to take a chance, Roger?
On what?
Well, we're out beyond atmosphere now. If we rammed him...
But Marge is
I don't mean to smash him. Just hit hard enough to make a small hole in the boat. Leave him with a slow oxygen leak.
That'll take some fancy maneuvering, Junior.
Maybe, but it's the only thing I can think of.
Okay, let's try.
I'll stay here at the viewport with me. I'll need 2 pairs of eyes for this job.
Right. Accelerate, Tom.
How am I doing?
So far, fine. Your line of approach is perfect.
Bearing 0?
Right as you are. Set with your braking rockets?
All set.
You'll have to blast them practically the same instant you hit, so you can pull back before you go clean through that jet scow.
I'm ready.
When we get within 5 seconds, I'll toll off the distance.
Right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0! Take those brakes! We're clear!
Did we ram too hard?
No, Tom. Beautiful. A hole the size of a basketball.
I was afraid.
The oxygen leak's beginning to register. He's going down. Get on his tail.
All right, I'll stay with him if I have to land right on his back or our own.
Nice going, Tom. They can set down close beside him.
You get ready to jump out the minute we land.
All set. Come on, Tom.
Right, with you.
Stand back. Try to take me and the princess die.
Yes, Traymore, so it was you.
Don't let him bluff you, Tom.
Bluff, eh? What do you think this is jammed into your back, princess?
My parallel rail fix him.
Roger's got a heat gun.
Right, and my other arm's around his throat. It guarantees I won't miss.
You can't get away with this, Traymore.
You want to bet any credits on that space boy? All right, Marcia, start backing up.
Where are you taking me?
We're taking over that jet boat. Stand away from the entrance hatch, you two.
If you didn't have that arm around her neck, I'd take a chance
Not
on...
what I have. Now, come on, Marcia, back up.
Suppose instead I'd fight.
Oh!
Come on, Roger.
Right with you.
Princess, out of the way.
Right, Tom. I'll get him with my parallel rail.
Nothing doing.
What a sock.
Just as effective as a parallel ray and a lot more satisfying.
Are you all right, Princess?
I guess so.
Oh, you poor baby. Come here and let me put my arms around
Oh,
you.
look, Roger, just now I'm allergic to clenches from anybody.
Well, I just thought a little tenderness might help calm your nerves, bring a little peace and quiet.
Peace and quiet is what I need, all right. And I'm going to get it as soon as you take me back to the circus lot. After this space raid, I'm heading for the safest, calmest place I know. Right in the middle of the cage with 20 big, loving cats all around me.
Don't miss the next action-packed adventure of Tom Corbett and the Space Cadets on Tuesday, when they face Revolt and a desperate struggle with the most dangerous criminals in the universe at Prison Rock. Tune in, same time, same station for the next thrilling interplanetary adventure with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Brought to you by Kellogg's Pep, the build-up wheat cereal. Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, starring Frankie Thomas, can also be seen on television and appears in the comic sections of many of America's leading newspapers. Look for it daily and in weekend editions. Featured in the cast were Jan Merlin, John Griggs, Leon Janney, and Connie Lemke. Today's program was written by Palmer Thompson and directed by Drex Hines. Jackson Begg speaking.
Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Raisins and bran flakes, too. They're out of this world. They're out of one package. Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Kellogg's raisins are honeycomb coated to keep them tender. The bran flakes crisper. Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Raisins and bran flakes, too. They're out of this world. They're out of one package. Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Eat Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Eat Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Eat Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
Kellogg's Pep, the build-up wheat cereal, invites you to Rockin' into the Future with
Tom Corbett, Space Cadet.
Stand by to raise ship. Blast off -5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0!
Roaring rockets blast off to distant planets and far-flung stars, we take you to the age of the conquest of space with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Midway in the asteroid belt, a vast scattering of cosmic fragments between the planets Mars and Jupiter, lies Prison Rock. a barren asteroid of solid rock and dead soil. Here, beneath the great plastic bubble which holds an artificially created atmosphere, live the lifers, the most dangerous criminals in the universe. Entering the stone administration building, a prisoner trustee approaches the barred door of the warden's office. A stooped, gray-haired man with faded blue eyes and a kindly face. He peers through the bars and speaks.
It's me, Warden. Hogue.
Oh, just a minute, Hogue. Okay, come in.
Thank you, sir. Happy birthday, Warden.
Why, thank you, Hogue. How did you know it was my birthday?
Oh, I've been here a long time, sir. 20 years. You get to know things in that time. I've brought you these.
Roses. Hogue, you're a genius to make roses grow on this asteroid.
Patience and hard work, sir. Sorry there's only 3 of them.
Why, they're beautiful. You know, I can't help wondering sometimes, a man with your intelligence and love of beauty.
How I could be a habitual criminal, sir?
Yes. I can understand it with a man like Bull Carson, for instance. He's a brute, a killer. But you...
I made mistakes, sir. But believe me, I'll never make another.
Unfortunately, you won't get another chance. Men who come to the Rock aren't eligible for parole. And in your case, I'm sorry. No, I mean it. You've been a model prisoner, an excellent trustee, but there's nothing I can do. Well, thank you again, Hogue. I won't forget your thoughtfulness.
You certainly won't, Warden. Don't move.
Hogue, where did you get that heat ray? Put it down.
Don't move or I'll kill you. Sit down. No, not by your desk. In that chair there.
You must be crazy.
No, Warden. I've waited 20 years for this, planned every move while I rotted here. I'm leaving this rock.
You are crazy. There's no possible escape from this asteroid. You know that.
Oh, there's a way, Warden.
Hogue, do you realize there's a patrol rocket on guard outside our atmosphere shell every minute? They'll blast any ship that tries to get through to help you.
No ship's going to get through. It's the patrol rocket we aim to use.
What are you talking about? Hogue, put down that ray gun. The guard will be here any second.
No, they won't.
No, don't.
Okay, Bull.
Got him, eh, Hogue?
Naturally. He's trusted me for years. Wait, I'll open the door for you.
Good boy. Is he dead?
I don't think so. How about the guards?
We took care of everyone, the crumbs. It was easy the way you set it up. Except for the 6 guys with us, the other cons don't know what's going on yet.
Good. If they knew we'd have trouble, they'd all want to go along, and there's only room for the 8 of us who've had experience as rocketeers.
You're sure you can work it? We get the patrol to land here without them suspecting nothing.
Leave it to me. I know the code signal, everything. Tie up the warden. I'm going to the communications room.
Control deck. Come in, Tom.
Controller guy, what do you have?
Roger Manning craves some excitement, Junior. Aboard Sully.
We're on patrol over Prison Rock, Space Boy, which means we just go round and round
and round and round. I wish Astro was with us. At least I could insult him.
Don't blow your jets. Just 2 days more and we can go back to the academy.
It'll seem like heaven. Hey, wait, Tom. There's a message coming in. Call Captain Andrews.
Now, here's the captain now. Message coming in, sir.
Very well, Corbett. Patch it down, Manning.
Here it comes, sir. Calling Patrol Rocket, code 16. Come in, please.
That's the Prison Rock code signal. Patrol Rocket Polaris to Prison Rock. Go ahead.
Emergency here, sir. The warden is very ill, and the medical officer says he must be taken to Marsport at once. Our operating facilities aren't adequate.
Can the warden speak to me?
No, sir. It's very urgent. The medical officer says every minute counts.
Very well, we'll come down at once. Have the warden ready for immediate travel. End transmission. All right, cadets. Prepare to put down on Prison Rock.
Well, Hogue, what happened?
The rocket's coming into land, Bull.
Great. How many men on the patrol?
Usually just an officer and 2 men.
3 of them. Let's get the reception committee together. This'll be a cinch.
We'll return to the exciting adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, in just a moment. So stand by.
Attention, all spacemen. Take advantage of this special offer. The greatest offer ever made by Kellogg's Pep. It's your opportunity to get official Space Cadet goggles. That's right, official Space Cadet goggles. The same kind of goggles worn by Tom Corbett out in the farthest reaches of space. Listen to this official description of space goggles issued by Space Academy Supply Headquarters. They're made out of one sweeping curved plastic plate, like one giant bubble that fits right over both eyes. Space goggles provide for a full range of vision and can even be worn over eyeglasses. Space goggles are issued in regulation colors. Now, spacemen, you want to wear your goggles anytime you're racing into the wind, on skates, on a bike, in a car. Get your space goggles now. Here's what to do. Get a box of delicious Kellogg's Pep, the build-up wheat cereal. Then, you'll not only start the day with a spaceman's breakfast, swell-tasting Kellogg's Pep, but you'll also have a box top to help you get your goggles. Now, here's how. Send 25 cents. 1 Kellogg's Pep box top, your name and address. Repeat, 25 cents. 1 Kellogg's Pep box top, your name and address. Send to this address. Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan. Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan. Don't delay. Get your space goggles today.
A handful of dangerous convicts have seized control of Prison Rock and have decoyed the patrol rocket Polaris manned by Captain Jeffers, Tom Corbett, and Roger Manning to the asteroid. Now on Prison Rock, Captain Jeffers has gone to the warden's quarters, leaving Tom and Roger with the Polaris. An unnatural silence seems to brood over the grim space island of solid stone cell blocks.
It's taking Captain Jeffers a long time to get back, Roger.
Well, the warden's sick, Tom. They got to get him ready for the trip to Marsport.
He was supposed to be ready when we landed. Say, doesn't it seem awfully quiet to you?
Yeah, the guys in those cell blocks are here for life. What do you expect them to do, sing for joy?
They made a fair amount of racket last time I was here. Seems to me there were more guards in the compound that time, too.
Well, what do they need guards for? There's no place for the convicts to go, even if they broke out of their cells.
I suppose you're right, but...
Wait, Tom. Here comes somebody.
Oh, it's that trustee again. The one who met us when we landed.
Hard to believe he's a dangerous criminal.
He is, though, if he's here.
I know, but he looks like such a sweet old grandpa.
Quiet, Roger.
If you two gentlemen, please. Captain Jeffers wants you to join him at the warden's quarters.
Both of us?
Yes, sir. At once, he said.
Come on, Tom.
Oh, wait, Roger. It's against regulations to leave the rocket unguarded.
It'll be quite safe, sir.
Maybe, but just the same...
Oh, wait, Junior. Orders are orders, especially from Captain Jeffers.
Well, okay. Be right back.
Hey, what now?
Forgot something on board the Polaris. Be with you in a second.
It'll be your fault if Jeffers fuses our jets. Say, the air's pretty good here. Better in most places with an atmosphere shell, Mr.
Myron Hogue is the name, sir. Yes, our air plant is quite efficient. That's it over there, beyond the main cell block.
Uh-huh. Gosh, it's quiet here.
Well, sir, when men are resigned to their fate.
Oh, sure. Hey, Tom, what's keeping you?
Coming, Roger.
Oh, hurry up. Want to get us into real trouble?
Trouble? Oh, that's something we never have here. This way, gentlemen. In here, please.
What the... Tom, look, in the chair.
It's the warden, tied and gagged. What's going on here?
Don't move, sonny boys. Nice work, Holt.
A big guy with a ray.
Say, who are you, and where's Captain Jeffers?
Shut up. We got 'em all now, Holt.
That's it, Ball.
Well, this works out just dandy.
Tom, the trustee's got a ray gun, too.
Guess we walked into a prison break, Roger.
Yeah, prize space suckers. We and the captain both.
I said shut up. We'll take these two below with the others, Holt. Finish 'em and blast off in their rocket.
Finish us?
Keep your blaster on 'em. I'll take the warden.
Wait, Ball, listen.
It's just a guy sounding off. Come on.
No, wait. It sounds like... Well, here's Willie. What is it, Willie?
The con's in the blocks. They found out what we're up to. And they're sore. Say we ain't blasting off the rock without them.
I was afraid of that.
Get ready,
Don't
Roger.
try nothing, cadets.
Well, if they all fight to get in the rocket, we're sunk.
Yeah, where are our guys, Willie, with the guns?
In the compound trying to hold the others back, but we need help.
Come on, Hope. We'll take care of them. Willie, you watch these space boys. If they try anything, burn them.
Okay, Paul.
We'd better hurry. Come on.
Just this one guy here now,
What
Tom.
move out of you and I'll singe them fancy britches.
I guess that's that.
We've got to do something, Roger.
Hey, what's that?
Something, Roger, now!
With you, Tom. Now, Willie boy, take this.
Get his gun hand, Roger. I got it. Good. This should hold, Willie.
That does it, Tom. Now to find Captain Jeffers and stop those convicts.
Wait, first untie the warden.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have you free in a moment, sir. Get his gag off, Roger.
Right.
There we are, warden.
Good work, boys. Come on now, hurry. Let's get on the audio channel and communicate with the Solar Guard.
Wait, sir. Captain Jeffers
We can't spare a second. The most dangerous criminals in the universe are loose. Follow me. Here's the communications room. We'll contact the Solar Guard. Have them here in short order.
Wait, warden. Roger, look.
Great guns.
The transmitters, everything wrecked.
We're sending no message. The convicts have been sure of that.
Well, what do we do? Hogan Bull will blast off and the others will finish us.
They won't blast off just yet, Roger.
Of course they will, Corbett. That was their scheme, to use the Polaris as a getaway rocket.
I know, sir, but I removed the control head and hid it in a jet tube. It'll take them a while to find it.
Hey, Junior, that was smart.
It'll only delay the inevitable, I'm afraid. Sooner or later, they'll Wait, I think they're coming back. We can see from this window. It's Bull Carson and his crowd.
I guess they've driven the other convicts back into the cell block.
And, brother, they look mad.
Do you think they discovered the control head is missing, Junior?
If they have, we need guns. Warden, where can we find...
No, Corbett. No good Corbett at all. First thing Hogan Bull did was to raid the arsenal.
Uh-oh. That's dandy. Then we just wait here for those killers like sitting ducks.
This door will keep them out for a while. And we're too high up for them to scale the wall.
Well, it makes me feel a little better, Warden.
Snap out of it, Roger. This only gives us a breathing spell. Come on, get to work.
Sure, sprout wings and fly out the window?
No, smart boy, but I've been looking over this super frequency setup. I think maybe we can patch it up enough to get a message out.
Corbett, that'd be great.
If it works. Come on, let's get to work and find out.
Here they come.
Let's get at the equipment.
Open up, Warden. We know you're in there with those space boys.
Take my advice, Carson, and go back to your cell.
Are you kidding? Open up, I say.
Hand me the power coil, Roger.
Here you are.
You can't get off the asteroid, and the Solar Guard will be here soon. Give up and save your life.
Listen, wise guy. We want the rocket control head. Tell us where it is and we'll leave you be. Don't tell us. We'll blast the door open and heaven help you then.
Uh-oh, here it comes, Tom. A raid blast.
Well, keep working, Roger. Don't stop.
We get the control head, Warden?
No! And if you'll listen to me...
Warden, get away from the door.
Those killers. If you boys can just fix that transmitter before they break in...
We're trying, sir. We're trying.
It's no use, Bull. These low-power rays can't knock over that door.
All right, what's keeping Willie? I sent him to the arsenal for the big stuff, the force projector.
He'll be along.
Here he comes. Willie, get a move on.
Coming, Bull. This thing's heavy.
Now we've got power, Hope. Real power. When we get that door down, watch me go to work on those cadets. Before I'm through with them, they'll wish they'd never been born.
They're too quiet out there. I don't like it, boys.
They'll just be good about 10 minutes longer. We'll have this transmitter ready to go. Hand me that frequency tuner, Rog.
Here you are. Won't be long now, Warden. We'll have the Solar Guard right on the... Crater's a lunatic.
Get back, Roger.
They've brought up the heavy-duty force projector. I was afraid of that.
By Jupiter, Tom, now we are sunk.
I'm afraid so, Roger, unless...
How do you like that, you space mugs? Give it a moment again, Willie.
They'll be through the door in no time.
Wait, Roger, I just thought of something. Warden, can we get to the atmosphere station, shut it down?
Hey, that cut off the air supply.
Great idea, but impossible. The only entrance is underground, and the passage to it starts below this building.
Again, Willie.
By the rings of Saturn, we got to do something.
It's hopeless. In another minute, they'll have that door down.
Warden, wait. Where does the water come from to cool the air station generator?
Why, the canal which runs through the compound. You can see it from here.
That'd provide another entrance, then.
Yes.
Look, Warden, we can get out this window on our rope cable, swing the canal to the station, and shut it down.
By space, it'd work. But we've only got seconds to go. Another blast like that...
Boys, there are chemicals in that canal. Sulfuric and other acids. You'd be burned to death.
Oh, great.
Warden, you must have a couple of spacesuits here. That's regulations in an artificial air
Why,
zone.
yes,
Well,
yes.
let's get them. They can stand anything but open, sustained flame. We're going swimming, Roger. Get into a spacesuit fast.
Come on, Roger. Move those arms. Swim. Yeah, but swimming in a spacesuit is like wading through Martian quicksand.
Tough, I know, but the air station's just beyond that bend, so swim.
Here they are, in the canal.
Well, spotted us.
Save your breath. Swim.
Let them have the heat rays.
They're firing.
Yeah, and coming close. See the water boil where the heat ray hit?
Get them. Get them.
Tom, the canal's on fire. The chemicals.
The heat ray must have ignited them. We're going to be burned to a crisp.
We'll return to the exciting adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, in just a moment, so stand by.
When Tom Corbett and his crew blast off into space, every man on board makes sure he carries a set of official Space Cadet goggles. Every cadet wears space goggles as protection out in space. Well, now you can get these very same space goggles. Whether you're working with tools, racing on a bike or skates, or blasting off into outer space, you want to have official space goggles with you every minute. Now, here's Tom Corbett to tell you more about official Space Cadet goggles.
Spaceman, you should send for your space goggles right away, because the sooner you send in, the sooner you'll get them. You know, these aren't ordinary goggles. Space goggles are made of one sweeping curved piece of clear-colored plastic, like a giant bubble that fits right over your eyes. I've been down to Space Academy Supply headquarters, and they've got space goggles all ready to send out as soon as you let them know where to send them. So get going, Spaceman. Send for your space goggles today.
And here's what you do. Send 25 cents, 1 Kellogg's Pep Box Top, and your name and address. Repeat, 25 cents, 1 Kellogg's Pep Box Top, your name and address. Mail to this address. Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan. Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan. Spaceman, send for your official Space Cadet goggles now. And start off tomorrow with a bowl full of Kellogg's Pep, the build-up wheat cereal.
In a desperate attempt to crush a convict's rebellion on Prison Rock asteroid, Tom and Roger decide to shut down the atmosphere station, which would end the revolt by depriving the mutineers of air. In spacesuits, they try to swim the canal, which leads to the station. But the convicts fire heat rays into the canal, setting the chemicals in the water on fire. Now Tom and Roger are engulfed in a mighty mass of flame.
Tom, we're done for.
Unless our suits hold out,
Mine's starting to singe.
so's mine. Just get as low in the water as you can.
In a spacesuit, that's like keeping a cork underwater.
Only way, and swim. The water intake for the station isn't far anymore. Swim like blazes and pray.
Couldn't have stood it another second.
We made it, though. We're in the station.
By the craters of Luna. Let's get out of this sulfuric acid suit.
Better strip these spacesuits.
Won't take long. There goes my helmet. And the suit's practically burned off me already. Where's the control panel?
Over by the wall. You ready?
Just about. Okay, Junior.
Uh-oh. Company.
Willie and another rat.
There they are. Get it.
Dive at their feet, Roger. Don't let them use those rays.
Never a dull moment.
Okay, mister. Try this for size.
Sweet Willie, come to Papa, you space crumb.
How you doing, Roger?
Okay, Tom. Look out, Willie. I'm lowering the boom. There goes Willie.
And here goes his playmate.
Well, that's over, Tom.
Not yet. You're the gang outside. Where do you turn the atmosphere off?
Here. No, here.
Yeah, that does it. Quick, put on a portable respirator.
It's like I said before, Tom. Never a dull moment on this rock.
Look, Roger, through the vent here. The convicts are starting to fold up. The revolt is over.
Yeah, beautiful sight. But, Tom, they'll die without air. The warden and Captain Shepard.
They're just blacking out now because the air's getting thin. They won't die. Not until we can disarm the convicts and turn the atmosphere back on. Come on, Roger. We've still got work to do.
Cadets Corbett and Manning, you did a splendid job, and congratulations. And thanks.
That goes for me, too, boys.
Well, thank you, sir.
Now, at ease. And make yourselves comfortable. We're going to be here a while yet.
Stay here?
On the rock? Why, Captain?
We can't get off. While you boys were at the atmosphere station, Bull, Carson, and Hogue got away in the Polaris.
They got away?
No.
The solar guard has been alerted, and Carson and Hogue should be intercepted soon. I hope.
I hope is right. See, Junior, it's like I told you.
Yes, Roger. Never a dull moment.
Don't miss the next action-packed adventure of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, on Thursday, when Tom and Roger, in peril of their lives, tangle again with the two most dangerous criminals in the universe in Part 2 of Revolt at Prison Rock. Tune in, same time, same station, for the next thrilling interplanetary adventure with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet.
Brought to you by Kellogg's Pep, the build-up wheat cereal.
Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, starring Frankie Thomas, can also be seen on television and appears in the comic sections of many of America's leading newspapers. Look for it daily and in weekend editions. Featured in the cast were Jan Merlin, William Keane, James Monks, and Joseph Boland. Today's program was written by Ben Peter Freeman and directed by Drex Hines. Jackson Beck speaking.
Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Raisins and bran flakes, too. They're out of this world. They're out of one package. Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Kellogg's raisins are honeycomb coated to keep them tender. The bran flakes crisper. Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Raisins and bran flakes, too. They're out of this world. They're out of one package. Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Eat Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Eat Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Eat Kellogg's.
Kellogg's Pep, the build-up wheat cereal, invite you to rocket into the future with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet.
Stand by to raise ship. Blast off. -5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Roaring rockets blast off to distant planets and far-flung stars, we take you to the age of the conquest of space with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. A gang of convicts, the most dangerous criminals in the universe, have escaped from lonely Prison Rock in the asteroid belt. And now, throughout the universe, all ships, patrols, and stations of the Solar Guard are on the alert for news about these desperate men.
Attention all units. Gang thought to be the escaped convicts has just raided Ganymede Colony. These men must be apprehended. End transmission. The governor of Ganymede Colony, wounded in the convict attack, has died. There is no present information on the criminal's whereabouts. All sectors maintain constant watch. End transmission.
Among those listening to these grim messages are Space Cadets Tom Corbett and Roger Manning, blasting through space in a small rocket scout. They listen unhappily because, though they quelled the convict mutiny on Prison Rock, they were unable to prevent its ringleaders from escaping.
Tom, this burns my jets. First those convicts steal our ship, the Polaris, and now we get sent back to Earth.
The whole Solar Guard's on the job, Roger. And after all, we're still only cadets.
Oh, we stopped the break on Prison Rock, stopped it cold.
Yeah, but not Hogue and Bull Carson.
Plastic Jr., that wasn't our fault. Orders or no orders, I've got a good mind to go after them.
First, we don't know where they are. Second, we'd get booted out of the academy.
I don't care.
Have your jets and keep your eye on the radar screen, Space Boy. Who knows? We may run into those babies.
Listen, Paul.
Wait, Hope. Attention coming in on the audio. Attention, all Solar Guard patrols in third and fourth quadrants. The cruiser, believed to be the stolen Polaris, has been reported at 0400 at the following approximate position. Coordinate 684430. I repeat, coordinate 684430. End transmission.
It worked, Hogue. The Solar Guard's off our track.
Yeah, for the moment. But, Bull, just about every guard and rocket scout in the universe is hunting for
Let
us.
'em hunt. This ship is fast, and we got plenty of fuel from those colonies we knocked over.
Perhaps we should lie low for a while at the hideout.
Squat on that dismal hunk of space junk, not me. I had 12 years on Prison Rock.
But, Bull, just a couple of months.
No, I said. The space freighter Alpha will be along soon, loaded with gold and vanadium and a cinch to hijack.
It's too risky. It'll take hours to transfer the stuff. If anything goes wrong, if they get a message...
Leave it to me. With the guns in this cruiser, I'll blast a hole into the Alpha's head before the crew knows we're around.
It's a terrible risk, and it means the
Cut
murder...
your jets of blips coming in on the screen. Cully, give me a blast in the port steering rockets.
Aye, Paul.
Bull, listen to me.
I said cut your jets. I'm running this show.
You're not. I planned the break, everything. I was to be in charge.
You was to be, but you ain't. We need a man to run this show.
You're not the only one on this rocket. The other men have a right to say...
Go ahead, ask them. One word from me and they'll dump you out into space.
You wouldn't...
See me?
Let me go. Let me go.
Now keep out of my way. Yeah, that's the Alpha, all right. Millions in gold and vanadium. Give me a blast from the starboard rockets, Cully, and stand by. We're going in for the kill. We'll return to the exciting adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, in just a moment. So stand by.
Spaceman, now there are two reasons why you should get the build-up wheat cereal Kellogg's Pep. First, you'll enjoy the wonderful, swell-tasting malt flavor of Kellogg's Pep. And second, you can use the box top to help get a pair of official space goggles. Now, these space goggles are the very same as the goggles issued to the space cadets at Space Academy. They're made of a special plastic for clear visibility under all space conditions. Now, don't confuse these goggles with ordinary goggles. You know, the kind with a lens over each eye. Space goggles are made of one sweeping curved piece of colored plastic, like a giant bubble that fits right over both eyes. You know, it even fits over eyeglasses, too. This advanced design is now being used by automobile racers, motorcycle riders, and other racing men. Well, now you join these men with your own space goggles. So follow these official instructions. To get your space goggles, send 25 cents, one Kellogg's Pep box top, and your name and address. Repeat, 25 cents, one Kellogg's Pep box top, your name and address. Send to Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan. Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan. Don't wait, spacemen. Send for your space goggles today.
Several hours have passed since Bull Carson, the escaped convict, launched his ferocious attack on the space freighter Alpha. Now, not far from that spot, Tom and Roger and their small rocket scout receive an urgent command, crackling through space from headquarters of the Solar Guard Command.
Attention, all rocket crews in vicinity of A Quadrant, Sector 9. The space freighter Alpha en route to Earth from Jupiter has been unreported since 0900 hours. If you sight her, report immediately. This is urgent. End transmission.
Hey, Tom. A quadrant, Sector 9. That's us.
Well, not quite.
What do you mean? It's hardly 15,000 miles
We
away.
weren't asked to search. Just watch.
Oh, now listen, Junior.
Well, okay, Roger. It may be a breach of discipline.
Ah.
But let's see what we can see. I don't know, Roger. We've been searching for an hour. Better get back on course for the academy.
Last, I suppose. Hey, Tom, wait. I've got a blip on the radar screen.
Where?
It's gone now. That's strange. It just seemed to drift in and out.
Sure you're not looking for an excuse to stay here?
No. There it is again.
Yeah. It's hardly moving, just floating, sort of. Roger, if that's the lost freighter, she must be in trouble.
Won't take long to find out. She's not very far from us. Hold everything, Tom, while I plot a course.
How about it, Roger? We ought to be pretty close to the space freighter now, if it is the freighter.
Should be at her position in a wink, Tom. Ease off.
Right.
Let's see if we can spot her through the viewport.
Not yet.
Ease just a touch to starboard, about a point. That's it now.
There she is. It's the Alpha, all right. And look, Roger, 2 big holes in her head.
And Tom, she's trailing vapor. Must have been shot up. Look, she's turning. There's another rocket coupled to her.
It's the Polaris.
Yeah, by the moons of Jupiter.
Quick, Roger, get on the audio to Solar Command.
Right. Tom, they've seen us. Look, the gun ports are opening on the Polaris. They're going to fire.
We've got to get out of here.
Hard to starboard.
Right.
Rings of Saturn, they got us.
Lancing shot, but our power's gone. Roger, the mass is rising like crazy. Get on the ball.
Nothing we can do, Tom. They hit the reaction chamber. We'll be blown to space junk in a minute.
Into the jet boat. We've got to bail out on the double.
That was close, Tom. We got out of there just in time.
Stow the conversation, Roger. Get on the audio and call Solar Command. This is their chance to bag those convicts.
Right. Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
No audio, Junior.
No audio?
Well, those rocket blasts must have smashed it.
Oh, no.
How are we on fuel, Tom?
Oh, well, only enough for a bare 2,000 miles.
Well, we've got to find some place to let down, even if it's just a hunk of space junk.
That's true. Being cooped up in this buggy won't be very comfortable after the first couple of days. Hey, Roger. What's the blip on your radar screen?
Not too far off, whatever it is, and pretty big.
Roger, you wanted an asteroid? There it is.
Yeah. Ease off a point or two.
Right.
A little more. Right. Now, let's go. Maybe we'll find another tropical paradise in space like Delport.
Well, let's not bet on it. While we're underway, we can put on helmets and spacesuits. Then we'll be ready for anything. Roger, and inspect your tropical paradise.
Junior, this is the loneliest hunk of space junk I've ever seen.
What'd you expect, Venus Beach? I must admit, though, even Frozen Rock looks cheerful in comparison to this place.
How are we ever going to get off of here? Old Astro's going to miss us, Tom.
Throttle down on such talk. Our oxygen will hold out for a week, and that time anything can happen.
Oh, sure. A fairy godmother might come and wave her magic wand and say that...
Hey, where you are?
Hey, hold on.
It's no fairy godmother. Look.
Well, what do you know? A real old-timer. Hey!
Don't you move!
He's pointing a parallel ray at us.
Yeah, not very friendly. Well, listen, mister.
Going. You know the law for prospecting on space junk? First man to stake a claim, it's his'n. And this is mine, Sam Harvey. Now get back in your boat and blast off.
Oh, wait a minute.
Blast off my claim or I'll burn you.
Listen, will you? We're not prospectors.
You ain't?
No, we're space cadets. My name is Tom Corbett, and this is Roger Manning.
You're talking mighty glib, but I ain't putting this gun away till I'm certain.
Who do you think we are? Two-headed men from the Milky Way?
Well, you might be a couple of them escaped convicts I heard about on my audio.
Hey, he's got a communicator.
Listen, old-timer.
Wait, Mr. Harvey, can we use it to get a message out to the Solar Guard?
Solar Guard? Guess you do be space cadets. All right. Okay, I'll put away my gun.
That communicator, lead it to us.
No, go. For receiver's still pretty fair, but the transmitter stopped operating years ago. I threw her away.
Oh, we sure get all the breaks.
Sorry, fellas, but leastways I can offer you a place to get out of them spacesuits.
You can?
Yep. Got a prefab space hut. Take nothing fancy, mind, but comfortable.
Mr. Harvey, let's get going.
You see, boys, I'm a prospector. All my life I've been trying to strike it rich, digging through one pile of space junk after another. Now, right here on this asteroid, I made it. Titanium. I'm rich, boys.
Well, congratulations,
And
sir.
I hear about them escaped prisoners. Then a rocket ship comes blasting over way out all the space lanes, and then you two show up.
A ship's been around here? What kind?
Well, I don't know for sure. My radar screen's pretty old. Looked like a pretty big cruiser, though.
A cruiser?
Yep. Passed over here just before you come. Seemed to set down some ways off. There's a pretty big asteroid there in Sector 8.
Tom, could it have been the Polaris? Could very well be. Mr. Harvey, how about your rocket ship?
Well, got old Jenny, 40 years old if she's a day, and she rattles considerable, but she'll still fly. Why, Cadet?
If you could let us borrow it.
No. You want to go hunt for them convicts, don't you?
Why, yes.
Well, forget it. Forget the convicts. We'll put all the fuel into old Jenny, blast off for home, report the find, and you'll get a share of my strike. You boys will be rich, too.
Huh? Sorry, Mr. Harvey. Those men are killers, and we're going after them in the jet boat.
It's 1,000 to 1 you'll never make it, and if you do get that fur, they'll kill you.
You may be right, but we've got to go just the same. Come on, Roger, let's suit up. We've got a date with 1,000 to 1 gamble. Look, Tom, in the viewport. That must be the asteroid we want.
Uh-huh. And there's the valley Harvey talked about. Bowl-shaped with rock ridges all around. We've made it.
Keep onto the ridges, then we may not register on the radar screen.
Right. You see the little shelf Harvey mentioned? We'll land there, then go up to the ridge and see.
Well, land quick. I'll bet we don't have much more than a cup full of fuel in this space buggy.
Right. Here we go.
Uh-oh, fuel's gone. We didn't even have a cup full.
But it's all right. We're close enough.
That shelf looks rough.
Yeah, we're going to bounce a little. Hang on, Roger. Here we go.
Bounce a little, you said. I hope our convict friends didn't hear us.
We'll find out in a moment. Get your helmet on.
All set. Wish we had guns.
Never mind. Get the hatch open.
Right. Open she is.
Come on.
Don't hear or see a thing, Tom.
If anybody's here, they'll be in the bowl. We'll jump the ridge and look-see.
That's a good 40 feet, Junior.
Well, there's practically no gravity here. We'll float up like bubbles. Let's go, and as quiet as you can. One more jump and we'll be at the top of the ridge, Roger. Easy now. Don't let them see you.
This is a wild goose chase. Old Harvey's got cracked jets.
No, he hasn't. Hold it and look.
Tom, there's the Polaris.
Uh-huh. And Bull Carson, Hogue, and Cully.
With 3 other guys. So this is their hideout.
Looks like.
Okay, so there they are, and here we are. 6 of them, 2 of us, and they've got guns. So what do we do?
I don't know yet. We've got to think of something. Hey, what's that? Roger, look.
Another rocket coming down. Tom, maybe... No, that's no solar guard ship. It's some old jalopy. It's landed. Tom, that must be Sam Harvey's ship.
Wait, Roger. The pilot's getting out.
Tom, it is Sam Harvey.
I got him, Cully. Take his ray gun.
Got it, Bo.
Let me go, you fool.
You're the fool, looks like.
I come to make a deal, blast you. I know you're them escaped convicts. Now let me go.
I'm struggling. You can't get loose. That's a good boy, Pop. Now, what's this about a deal?
Look, I need fuel. You got lots of it. I'm rich. Found an asteroid back in Sector 7. Got titanium on it, plenty.
Sector 7, huh?
Yeah, you give me fuel to find my report now, and I'll give you half interest in the whole work.
Why should we take half when we can have it all?
Listen,
Listen yourself. We give you fuel. What's to prevent your telling the Solar Guard where to find it?
I won't do nothing like that.
You bet you won't.
What's going on here, Bull?
Hogue, we just found ourselves a titanium mine.
We also found an old goat who knows too much for his own good. Take off your spacesuit, Grandpa.
Huh? What for?
You're going to take a little trip out into space. Maybe you can find another mine for yourself.
Ha! What a sense of humor, Bull. Okay, Whiskers, take off this suit.
You can't do that. I'll die.
Tough luck.
Bull, I don't like
Quit
it.
interfering, Hogue.
I won't allow it.
Ollie, take it.
Let me go.
You've gotten in my way for the last time, Hogue.
You can't. I won't.
For the last time. Old Whiskers is going to have a partner in space.
Tom, those convicts are going to kill Harvey and Hogue.
I know, Roger.
What'll we do? We can't just sit here.
No.
But if we show ourselves, they'll blast us to ribbons. Think of something, Tom. Think of something.
We'll return to the exciting adventures of Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, in just a moment, so stand by.
Spacemen, send for your official Space Cadet goggles right away. These goggles, part of every Space Cadet's equipment, are so useful. You want to carry them and wear them every day. You know, Roger Manning says space goggles are just about the most important things a spaceman can have. Right, Roger?
You bet, spaceman. When I'm working up on the radar bridge of the Polaris, there are a lot of flashing lights flickering around. Wearing space goggles protects my eyes. And you know, these aren't regular goggles. They're advanced design goggles for use out in space. One sweeping curved piece of clear-colored plastic, like the observation blister in a jet boat, or a giant bubble that fits right over both eyes. Send for your space goggles right away. Space Academy Supply Headquarters has them all ready and waiting for you. If you're smart, you'll send for an extra pair, too, so you'll have them for emergencies.
Good idea, Roger. And now, spacemen, write this down. Here's how to get your official Space Cadet goggles. Send 25 cents, 1 Kellogg's Pep Box Top, and your name and address. Repeat, 25 cents, 1 Kellogg's Pep Box Top, your name and address. Send to Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan. Kellogg's, Box 346, Battle Creek, Michigan. Hop to it, spacemen. Send for your space goggles right away. And remember, start off your day with a spaceman's breakfast. Kellogg's Pep, the build-up wheat cereal.
Trailing the escaped convicts to a bowl-shaped valley on their hideaway asteroid, Tom Corbett and Roger Manning see Sam Harvey, an old prospector, land in his rocket ship. Harvey tries to make a deal with the criminals, but they have other ideas. And when Hogue, one of the convicts, attempts to come to his rescue, Bull Carson goes for them both. As a terrific fight ensues, Tom and Roger see their chance.
What are we going to do, Tom?
Now, while they're fighting, we've got to take over the Polaris.
You're space happy. It's way down there.
No gravity. We can get to it in 3 big jumps. Just pray that Hogue and Harvey keep them so busy they can't look our way.
Okay, I'm ready.
Right, here we go, boy, like kangaroos. One more jump, Roger, and we'll be at the Polaris.
Come on, Junior, take off.
They spotted us.
They're shooting at us.
Yeah, but missing.
So far.
We're coming down right at the Polaris airlock. When we land, scramble in fast. Great. Here's the airlock. Get in.
Okay, Tom, I'll close up. They found the range with those guns.
Yeah, but too late. The Polaris can take it.
Good old Polaris. Let's get to the deck guns, Tom.
Right. Get your helmet off. We can work better. I'll man this forward gun. You take the aft projector.
Okay. They're still trying with the heat ray.
Fire over their heads. That'll stop them.
That did it, Junior. Look, they're scrambling for cover like rats.
Fine. Just give them a blast now and then to remind them who's boss.
How about Sam Harvey? I don't want him harmed, even if he did try to make a deal with those crooks.
Well, dreams of wealth went to his head, I guess. We'll get him, Roger. Don't worry.
No?
In a few minutes. Now I want to get on the audio and tell Prison Rock to send us a paddy wagon. They'll be very glad to hear the revolt of the convicts is over.
miss the next action-packed adventure with Tom Corbett and the Space Cadets on Tuesday, when the cadets involved in the settlement of a great new planet are confronted by the vultures of space. Tune in, same time, same station for the next thrilling interplanetary adventure with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet.
Brought to you by Kellogg's Pep, the Build-Up Wheat Cereal.
Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, starring Frankie Thomas, can also be seen on television and appears in the comic sections of many of America's leading newspapers. Look for it daily and in weekend editions. Featured in the cast were Jan Merlin, Joseph Boland, James McCallion, and Cameron Andrews. Today's program was written by Ben Peter Freeman and directed by Drex Hines. Jackson Beck speaking.
Boys and girls, this is Tom Corbett. Our program, Tom Corbett Space Cadet, has received the annual award from the Boy Scouts of America as the Outstanding Family Entertainment of the Year. We sincerely appreciate this award and will continue to promote the fine examples and standards set by the Boy Scouts of America.
Kellogg's Raisin Bran, raisins and bran flakes too. They're out of this world, they're out of one package. Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Kellogg's raisins are honeycomb coated to keep them tender, the bran flakes crisper. Kellogg's Raisin Bran, raisins and bran flakes too. They're out of this world, they're out of one package. Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Eat Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Eat Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Eat Kellogg's Raisin Bran.